Get into space.
Get into space, babies. So, in the last session, does anyone want to tell me what happened? Do Rohan's recaps again? That was quite fun last time.
I can remember the end really well. The middle, I can't remember.
So, you started off in God. Even though I can't remember the beginning that well. You started off in the med bay, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you had a number of different characters visit you, and Mert invited Rohan to his quarters and told him that he was the last of the Selunians, a wiped out race, hundreds of years ago. And blew my brain. Like, slow down. After that, you regrouped in the tavern, and you had a little encounter with Vina and her little gang of thugs. And then the following morning, you went to the mess hall and you met Petty Officer Winston Ryback, the cook. And you also met Micken Haverstance.
That's a bit I forgot.
And you started your training in the simulations deck, and on the simulations deck, you were on board the deck of a hammerhead ship, and you were tasked with rescuing the captain's log, and you had to go through a number of different challenges, such as avoiding electric eels and moving between asteroid fields and the like, and eventually fighting a squid ship full of Githyanki pirates. You also got little Ickle, as Hannah just dragged him out. Rulara got little Ickle from Seth. And then after your training, you there was a sabotage in the training in the simulations deck, and both Bosun Tato, Seth, Abinzine, I don't know if I pronounced that name, and Vina and her group were all knocked unconscious and were dying. But thanks to your brave efforts, they were rescued. And you determined that there was a sigil on like a bit of metal sticking out of one of the simulations deck. And when shown to Seth by Bosun Tato, he said that I'll quote him exactly. He said, Vokath, I should have suspected. It appears that the Mercane's grudge against Mert has become a vendetta. The wolf must be told. Some curious names there. So we actually begin our session. Let me quickly drag you over just to the Spelljammer Academy, because it gives me some more appropriate build-up music, I think. So we begin a bit after the aftermath of the sabotage training exercise. Cadets were obviously rushed off to Medbay, and training did continue, but not until there had been a thorough investigation into the simulations deck to make sure no more of these devices have been placed anywhere. As you sort of gather yourselves either in your quarters or somewhere else in the academy, perhaps in the Tear of the Goddess Tavern, the Weeping Goddess Tavern. Keep getting those names mixed up. Tear of the Goddess came to my mind. But you, wherever you may be, eventually you begin to hear the calls that the leader and founder of the academy, Mert the Merciless, is gathering the troops, per se, to conduct a speech on he would probably do, where would he do it? He'd probably do it on, I think he'd probably do it on the Sky Dock. He's not going to come too far down from his quarters, so he would gather the entire crew, instructors, all of Spelljammer Academy, which you now quickly comes apparent there's a lot more people than you realised here. Hundreds of different cadets and instructors, all upon the rock that makes up Spelljammer Academy. Mert would have you all seated like an assembly thing as he marches out onto a small platform within the Skydock itself. He marches back and forth in front of all the cadets before he personally invites the three of you forward.
Oh, shit.
And he's
in front of everyone?
In front of everyone. And he says, "We have some grave news here today in Spelljammer Academy, but it could have been graver, if not thanks to these three Spelljammer cadets, known as Team Moonhammer. Can we all please give them a round of applause for protecting the cadets and instructors, once more coming to the aid of Spelljammer Academy after saving my life from assassins only a week prior." And you see all the cadets kind of go into a clap, and instructors, you even see Bosun Tato just kind of standing there and gives like a very light clap as she sort of chews on the end of her cigar. He says, "As reward for saving both cadet, instructor, and the founder of the academy themselves." And he pulls out this like big chest, or you see this like other like sort of menial and like officer sort of bringing out this like chest. He says, "I have a gift for each of you. And can I have let's say Barnabas to start with, because his name begins with a B. Roll a D100, please."
Oh, God.
See what you get.
76.
76. Barnabas, you are gifted with a rope of entanglement.
Oh, very nice.
And then could I have Rohan, because you are next in the alphabet. Roll a D100 for me.
Would be like, "Oh, I hope it's a bag of chips, man."
Well, guess we'll find out. 53. Ooh, what is that? You get an Ioun Stone of Reserve.
What?
Reserve?
Shit.
Yeah, the vibrant purple prism stores spell cast into it, holding them until you use them. The stone can store up to 3 levels worth of spells at a time. It doesn't have any spells in it at the moment. Any creature can cast a spell of first through 3rd level into the spell by touching it as the spell is cast. The spell has no effect other than to be stored into the stone. If the stone can't hold the spell is suspended without effect. The level of the slot used to cast the spell determines how much space it uses. While the stone orbits your head, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster. So
it's a ring of spell storing, but a stone.
Yeah, pretty much. It also
Cool.
it also circles round his head, which is pretty.
Yeah, man. Like a little moon.
Like a little moon.
I think Rohan would throw it up in the air and be like, "Oh, sweet man, a rock!" And then he'd throw it up and it would start orbiting head. And he's like, "Where'd it go, man?" As he's looking around for it.
Your very own moon.
And
Oh, yeah.
Rulara, can I have you please also roll a D100 for me?
Yeah. 78.
You might have to re-roll because it might be the same.
Yeah.
Oh no, it isn't actually. Roll me a D10.
D10?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
You get an armor, a scale mail armor of fire resistance.
Oh, I can't wear it. It's alright.
You can trade if you want. You can have my rope.
Yeah, you could give it to Barnabas.
There you go, Barnabas. You have it.
You must take this then. And he'd hand over the rope of entanglement.
I have to. But thanks.
No, trade's a trade. Please.
Yeah, should take it. What was it? Rope of entanglement?
Rope of entanglement.
Is Mert still standing there?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Rohan would be like, I don't know where I don't know where mine went, man. Can I have another one?
It's round your head, boy. What a funny gesture from a humble and brilliant young group.
Rohan starts looking around his head. He's like, I can't see it, man. As he's like twisting around on the spot.
Barnabas would put a hand out to just like block the Ioun stone going round in front of Rohan's head.
Looks at Barnabas. He's like, oh, that's pretty funny, man. Hiding it from me. I see what you're doing there.
Right here, Rohan. Look, this tiny thing here.
Would you let go of it?
Yeah.
Oh. As he watches it go around his head.
Such a perfect item for Rohan. Mert then sort of says, and as like another round of applause comes down, he says, "Now on to the important business. It seems that a personal enemy of mine, a Mercane named Vokath, has come to enact revenge on Mert for a personal grudge. He claims... he claims I read the wrong bit. He says, Vokath is too cowardly to come here himself, so it is likely, though I hate to say it, that we have a traitor among us. And he scans his eyes like across the crowd and sort of says, he says, despite this troubling news, training for all Spelljammer cadets will continue. Vokath will not get the pleasure of seeing the good work that the Academy does put to a stop. And you get a number of sort of hears sort of things in the crowd.
Yeah, Barney would cheer at that.
And then he says, however, I urge you all to be vigilant and watch those around you with a keen eye. Now, all please report to Bosun Tato in the morning. Good evening. And he nods and sort of, and then everyone claps him off the stage as he sort of walks off there with a bit of a jaunt as he walks with his little cane and his big feathered hat. And as you find yourselves in the evening, in the aftermath of this assembly, and then we switch scenes as we move over to, you find yourselves back once more within the Weeping Goddess Tavern.
Nice.
You gather round with drinks and food in the evening, having experienced quite the day, your first day of training that ended with sabotage, and then an announcement from Mert himself declaring you all heroes of the Academy, essentially, after only 2 sessions.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you gather around the table, how does each of your characters react to the situation that has gone down?
What's the vibe in the room towards us now?
The vibe is, I do an insight check, actually, because I just want to see how much Rulara can really gather from the room. It's not particularly high DC, but you did get a 1. I would just say that Rulara's, it just seems sort of lively is the best you can gather from it. Yeah, it's definitely lively. For what reason, to what extent, you're not really sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Barney would be, he wouldn't have it like up on the table or anything, but he'd notably be a little bit lost in his thoughts, but with a smile on his face, and look like have the cane given to him by the general, like stood up next to him, holding it in his left hand, and like almost like talismanic, like kind of moving his hand around the top of it, and just sort of say to the other two, like, "Well, maybe we have done some good here."
I think so. There hasn't been. I can't say I'm used to having this much drama, except in drama school.
Ickle kind of like
Rohan's.
crawls
Oh,
out
yeah.
onto Rulara's shoulder and just kind of sort of settles in there and gets comfy. There's a big yawn.
There's my little finger pitting on the head.
Rohan's just watching, like with his mouth agape, the little stone circle around his head, and he's like, "What?"
You'll see at one point a like gnome comes sort of behind you, Barnabas, and he just sort of pats you on the back. You can tell he's a little bit drunk, and he's just like, "Oh, drinks on the house for the heroes!" He just sort of plonks down some drinks for you, and then just sort of stumbles off towards the bar.
Very
Oh.
kind, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Eventually,
Trying to get hypnotized, Rohan.
What? What? It's just so beautiful. It's like little rock going around my head. I'm starting to feel sick now.
Careful now, not over this way.
Barney takes an empty mug from when they've been drinking
yeah.
and like holds it up so that the iron stone will go into it. Does it go into it?
It does, and actually, as you like, would he let go of the mug?
If he feels like a
You
strong tug
do.
for iron stone, yeah, I think he'd try that out.
It's sort of like if you placed it upside down, it would just continue. This mug would keep floating around his head.
Nice.
Wow. Milk.
It's
Wonder how much we can get on there.
It would dip like slightly, but not completely.
You went to drama school, Rulara? It's quite the change.
No, I didn't, but it was adjacent.
Oh.
And you see a lot of drama students coming out of there.
Oh, I see. Yes. It's not something that GIF often do. Really, we're kind of leaned more towards the martial side of things. Artists are few and far between, and between you and I, not looked upon very fondly.
Well, what about the arcade? How's that seem?
No.
Just no. Yeah.
No, really. Yes.
Just no.
I fully. I mean, I stand here as the beneficiary of magics, and he gives a nod towards Rohan, who's watching a mug go round and round his head.
There he is.
So I can't really complain, but no, we distrust is the word I'd use. We don't. If I can't hold it in my hands and beat a enemy to death with it, then I don't trust it.
I guess my personal world has been all around the arcane and magic and, well, it's the study of space, particularly for me.
Just hear Rohan be like, "Space!" as he's watching it.
Exactly, right.
So Barnabas, I've actually been doing some research into GIF and their lore, and sort of come up with some of my own lore as well.
Cool.
So the home world of the GIF is one of these things in GIF culture that's kind of like lost to time. Some GIF kind of suspect they sold it off at some point to another race, and some people think some people treat it as like this bastion of like they want to find their home again sort of thing. So they don't actually sort of have a home world right now. However, what they do have is this like incredible fleet that is just like constantly on the move, and is like basically almost like a planet within itself. For Kieran's sake, very much like the Quarian fleet in Mass Effect. So they would have this massive fleet of ships that are so large together that they can like form a gravity well that's like big enough to encompass all the different ships at once.
Damn. That's
Oh.
awesome.
So I just thought I'd let you know that, because he'd probably be from there.
Hell yeah, he would.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
So as you're chatting, you notice that Vina starts heading in your direction, looking kind of sheepish. She's got her arm bandaged up, and she sort of approaches the table, and she says, "It's not exactly easy for me to say this." She's like,
Would you like a drink, Rulara?
Yeah.
Rohan's like,
Rohan, another drink?
yeah, man. And then he sort of like half looks at Vina. He's like, Vina's. I always find it hard to say anything, so I know what you're talking about.
Barney makes a point of like, huh, pointing his nose in the air and walking past her
"Wait,
to the bar.
I'm trying to apologise."
Yeah, he'd stop. Turn around.
She kind of sighs and says, I'm sorry that I gave you three a hard time, and thank you for saving my life on board the simulations deck."
If you're really sorry, Vina, maybe you can give Rulara her bed back.
"It was your bed, and I've already done it."
And I'm giving it to you, Rulara. I'm happy in the little cozy little nook I've got now, even if it is next to all the laundry. I like the sound when I sleep. It reminds me of home.
Hey, I'm not going to turn it down. It's been quite hard to sleep, I'll be honest.
Anyway,
Throwing it.
get yourself some drinks on me. And she just puts down 5 gold, and then just walks off.
No. Barney would hold out a hand and like
Yeah.
hold eye contact and be like, "Take some spine to know when you've done wrong. Here's to letting bygones be bygones, eh? We're all brothers and sisters here. Spelljammers."
She sort of sheepishly is like avoiding eye contact with you, but does kind of put her hand out and sort of shakes it.
Yeah, he gives her a firm shake and says, "Can I get you anything?"
It's all good. Enjoy your evenings.
Take it easy, home slice.
Take it easy.
With the mug going around his head. I just love the idea of her like pausing in her apology and then just being this pause while Rohan's just there like he's gonna end up with stuff stuck in there, like a fucking Roomba.
Oh, definitely.
Gonna be like some
Yeah.
strings, some hair. Yeah, Barney would go and get some drinks.
Yeah, so
He's getting drunk.
Corso would serve you drinks. I'd say just probably like you'd probably get drinks on the house this evening, so don't worry too much about costs, especially just with other people buying you them. Not Quaso, he would never give you free drinks, but after like a few more drinks throughout the night, you do see the young goblin Rog begins to sort of like head in your direction. He's like carrying a box of something, and he's quite wide-eyed looking towards you like wow sort of thing. It doesn't take an insight check to notice that he's sort of coming in your direction quite sort of nervously and quite sort of impressed, and he sort of comes up to the table and he's like,
"Can we say, just as he's getting there,
yeah,
that by this point in the night, with drinks going around, that the mug has now evolved to a mug with a coaster on top and then Ickle on top of the coaster going around?"
which is significantly causing it to dip down, so it's literally at like nose height now. And you think if you put anything else on there, it would just like poof, and fall off to the ground.
Perfect.
Wow, something icky. I like it. Ickle, I'm sorry. He like shyly looks away from him.
No.
As the small goblin, you could see he's like definitely he's a small child. He's probably only 10 to 12 years old. You'd by just looking at him, and he sort of looks up to you, only standing about sort of 2.5 feet tall. He just sort of looks up and he's like, "Oh wow, you guys are the Team Moonhammer."
Oh, I guess we are, yeah.
Oh, I keep hearing stories about how you saved Bosun Tato and Instructor Seth.
I guess we did.
Yes. We are quite the heroes, aren't we, people? But no need to be awed by our presence, young fellow. Anyone can be a hero if they believe in themselves.
Be a moon man!
Oh, that's great. And he sort of grabs a stool from behind from the table without even asking, and I just sort of look at him like, huh? And he's just like perches himself up at the stool, and he dumps this big box down the table, and he says, "Do you want to play Tunnels and Trolls with me?"
I'll give anything a go once, little man.
Yeah.
I couldn't not ask. I only usually play on my own, but you guys are the heroes of Spelljammer Academy. I had to ask, see if you wanted to join my campaign.
How do we
Yeah.
do it?
I thought you'd never
I've got quite
ask.
big hands.
And he
see.
opens the box, and you see there's all this collection of dice and little figurines. He starts putting out on the table and a little battle
yeah,
mats.
my man.
And he hands you each a character sheet, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta make your characters first, and then we can really get down to the fight." I'm at the point in my campaign where my character Baldric the Blue, he's the greatest wizard in all the land, and he's tracked down the King Dire Troll who's taken over the local cemetery.
Oh.
Rohan,
Save him, right?
we'll look at Rulara. Be like, does Igor want to play? I can cast a few spells so he can play with us. I can translate what he's gonna say.
Well, I guess you can ask him.
Yeah, you can cast it if you want.
Yeah, he'll cast it.
Yeah, and after you cast it, he's just like, "I will not lower myself to such childish games."
Oh, that's not very nice, man.
And you don't smell very nice, man.
Just because I sleep next to the laundry and not in the laundry.
Perhaps you should in the washer itself.
He looks a bit moody, and then he would end the concentration on the spell and be like to Rulara, "Yeah, he'd love to play."
Oh, would you? He puts him in his own little seat.
He kind of just looks at Rohan with this evil glare.
And Rohan looks down. "Don't worry, I'll translate." And he winks at the hamster.
So,
right, okay, this will be fun then. Sit there, cool.
For the purpose of this, I want you guys to quickly make some characters for me. And make characters that Barnabas, Rohan, and Rular would make if they were playing this universe's version of Dungeons and Dragons, which is Tunnels and Trolls.
Amazing.
Nice.
Which is actually a real clone of Dungeons and Dragons back in the 80s.
Oh shit. Barney likes strength, martial ability.
And they're a level 10 character.
Whoa. 10.
I mean, Rular would just make a level 10 wizard, pretty much.
Yeah, go for it.
What races are available?
Any.
Yeah, shit. Okay.
Whatever you want. Just make whatever you want.
Shit. I don't have them on here. Oh wait, there they are.
Who was the?
Yeah.
He was a bugbear, right? The guy that Barney befriended, and
he thinks he's a hobgoblin, but he's not.
Rohan would look over to everyone else and be like, "I don't know what to make, man. There's too many options."
Well, there is a lot of options.
Yeah, Rog's going around the table explaining the rules as they go, sort of thing.
I was thinking of making a guy called Bohan. How's that sound, Bohan?
Perfect.
I was thinking
Rohan Mughead.
he was going to be points around. Yeah, Centaur!
Whoa.
Could I have Centaur? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, not pretty.
I feel like she might be an elf. Oh, they live a really long time. They could learn so much. Definitely picking an elf.
What we're using? We're using standard.
Yeah,
dice.
just do standard array.
Okay.
Or point bar, whatever. Just do whatever's quickest, really. You don't have to worry about tokens or anything. We'll just adjust your tokens' healths and stuff.
I'll already choose.
You can always put a little picture in the chat if you want that to represent them.
Level 10.
Level 10.
I think he wouldn't fully understand what the abilities do, so he'd probably just do it random.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the character Rohan's making, not you.
Yeah. Yeah, you pick that.
Do you recognise this music, by the way, Kira?
Yeah, it's from Kazakhdin, right?
It
in
is, yeah.
KOTOR.
Well done, you remembered it.
Played so much of that. I'll
Yeah,
never
me
ever
too.
forget it.
Like the noises it makes, like ingrained in my head forever.
It's like Gwent. It was such a good game.
Oh yeah, played
Right.
that more than the actual fucking game.
Yeah, that's about right. Ability. With which is like the basic bitch barbarian.
Berserker.
Thank you.
I am done.
Fantastic.
I've got a wizard.
Almost done.
Elf.
So Rog
I've
would start
got,
going around the table and he'd look to you, Barnabas, and he'd say, "Well, you look like you're done. What? Tell us about your character."
Barney would slam his big fist down on the table and he'd be like, Strong face is the strongest man in the whole world and he's gonna destroy the baddies. He has a big axe and he knows how to use it.
Brilliant. I love him already. And what's your character called, miss?
Well, I've got I haven't quite named her yet, but she's an elf. She's an astral elf, and well, she's the smartest and she's the wisest of all wizards.
Well, she's not as smart as Baldric the Blue, though. He's the
Well,
smartest.
I guess they'd have to compete, won't they? Hey?
Yeah, but you won't compare to Baldric the Blue because he's the
I don't know.
he's the best wizard ever, and he's the this is my world, and he's the best wizard ever. So.
Well, I guess we'll have to have a wizard off, won't we?
Yeah, but you'll lose.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, trust me, you'll definitely lose. Baldric the Blue is the most powerful wizard in the land.
Oh well, he'll have to prove it, won't he?
He defeated the great orcs of Schmargenrock.
Oh, did he?
He did, yeah.
Oh, did he now? Okay, alright.
And what about you? Next to
Oh.
Mr. Rohan.
Get this, my man. His name's Bohan. He's a centaur, and he's also a pirate. But he's got like barbarian and anger issues. Yeah, and he's also really strong and really smart.
Sounds
Wow.
great. Well, let's begin, shall we? And he kind of tucks himself in on the seat, and he's like, you all find yourselves gathering round the graveyard after Baldric the Blue showed you the location of the evil dire troll king. And I'll take you over to...
Gotta smash him.
In the distance, Baldric the Blue begins to conjure up the magic words as the great dire troll king rises out of the well. Blah.
Oh,
Can you all drag your tokens out onto the map, please?
Yeah.
Next to Baldric the Blue. And feel free to update your health and stuff and your names to your actual your in-game characters. And he'd be like, we're all going now to roll initiative.
Oh.
So if everyone could roll initiative for me.
How? What is it? 5? Weird.
Baldric the Blue actually, he gets plus 10 to his initiative because of his special item. So he goes first.
Okay.
Sounds
you
good to
sure?
me.
You sure I rolled higher?
Oh, yeah, but he, sorry, it's actually plus 13.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, there we go. Baldric the Blue, of course, is up first, the most powerful wizard in the land. And he walks forwards and he says, you shall die, dire troll. And he's going to... What's he going to do? He's going to cast Fireball at 5th level.
whoa.
Oh.
DC. He's now got to make a save to see if he can get past his amazing... Oh, he failed. He takes full damage.
DC 23.
Kirara, you're up next.
I'm gonna cast Cloud Kill on the guy.
Oh.
What does he have to do?
That's fun. Hold on, I just had it a second ago. It is a con saving throw.
Silly Carrara doesn't quite realise the strength of dire trolls, and so she foolishly attacks with a con save attack, but oh, he rolls really bad though, and Kirara's not good, but the troll gets really unlucky, so it does the damage.
Kirara's amazing. She knew he was going to fail, and he does 5d8 poison. Hold on.
5d8 poison. Roll that damage then.
D8.
26 points of damage. Up next is Strong Face.
Strong face is angry. He's gonna rage. And as part of his rage, he moves half his speed, 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he'll move his normal speed and he'll run at him. He's gonna hit him. He's gone into frenzied rage as well. Is it? After this one. God, frenzy barbarians suck.
Yeah.
Berserker barbarian.
Berserker barbarian, baby. I'm
That's
gonna make
what I
this
did.
reckless. Urgh. Urgh.
Oh, the first one's a crit.
Critical hit.
The second one misses though.
That
Oh,
wasn't good.
9 plus 3 is 12 plus 4 is 16 points of damage.
Is that good?
Yes, that's good. Not as good as Baldric the Blue though.
Ah.
Rohan Moonriver, Bohan, it's your go.
And
Baldric,
would be. Oh yeah.
Baldric looks to him and says, "Go get them, my minion."
Bohan would be like, my name's Bohan and I'm a pirate. I don't like trolls, so you're gonna die now. And you'd like charge over there,
Yeah, you go get him, Bohan.
and he would rage,
Yeah.
and he looks down at his sheets. I want to use the hooves, and gonna do 2 hoof attacks. Because he's
So I
got.
forgot the bugbear damage.
Oh
There
yeah,
you go.
extra 3 damage, nice.
Extra 3 damage.
21 hits. But then 9 does not. And in my rules, that means you critically fail, which means you hit yourself.
Oh man, not again!
Roll that damage.
Oh right, yeah.
7 points of damage to yourself. It's not half because you hit it yourself.
God.
Now it's the Dire Troll's go, who gets 5 HP back at the beginning of its turn, but only because Baldric the Blue, the best wizard in all the land, stopped it from using its regeneration ability. It's gonna use its Whirlwind of Claws. Dexterity saving throw for both the barbarians.
We have advantage.
It's the big strong man thing. I can see it on Barnabas, but I can't see it.
Yeah, I'll put it on there for you.
I got a 19.
2!
You got
Bowhand
advantage.
fails, except he has advantage.
What's advantage, man?
You roll another
Roll it
one.
again.
Oh.
Bowhand. You still fail. You take half damage. Bowhand, you take 49 damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot, but nothing compared to what Baldric the Blue's about to do. Baldric the Blue is going to use Fireball again at 5th level.
Yeah, kill it.
Oh, that was so many ones. Oh.
But also 3 sixes.
Hey, Baldric the Blue gets to roll again.
Save. 21, still not enough. 35 points of damage. Boom, and Baldric the Blue is going to move closer and say, "You shall die, Dire Troll King, for I, Baldric the Blue, shall end thee alone." Kirara, the weak wizard, you are up next.
Looks like it's time to prove that I'm the better wizard, eh?
No, you're not.
Well, I've got lots of years on you. You know, I'm like 1,000 or however old elves live. We'll do a psychic lance, level 5.
He's gonna counterspell it. He's going to do a spellcasting ability check.
Okay.
And it's a level 5, so 15 DC. Easy, counterspelled.
Well, that was rude.
Look who the best wizard is now, Carrara. Baldric the Blue, quite clearly.
Hold on.
Is this what it's like for a
Oh,
dungeon
damn it.
master to have a DM PC that they like
Yes.
too much?
I mean, yeah, that's what she's got.
That's your turn. Strong face, back to you.
Arrogance will be your undoing, Baldric the Blue. Ah!
What? No, this is not part of the game.
3 attacks. Red attacks.
Oh!
No, you're ruining the game. The god comes down and strikes strong face before he has a chance to attack Baldric the Blue, smiting him, killing him instantly.
Not strong face is too strong for the god. And Barney picks up Baldric the Blue and throws the piece across the room.
Do an intimidation check with advantage.
It's a little kid, but Barney's drunk. Oh, no, that's strong face is intimidation. Take away the +5.
Oh,
So 8.
8. Well, you can use your strength if you want.
Oh, 11.
It's enough. He, as soon as you pick it up, he just like pulls the board away and just runs off crying. And yeah, that ends there.
Strong face wins.
You're rubbish, Uncle. You see him running off towards the kitchen.
Man, that game was weird.
I feel like it's got potential.
I like being a centaur pirate, though. That was cool.
So, as you get drunker and eat more and more food into the very late times of the evening, you eventually leave the tavern and retire to your quarters.
Nice.
And something does happen though before you go to bed on the cadet quarters for Rulara. Since you were the one now, you see, with the bed that Vina had taken free and Rohan offering it to you. As you're laying in bed, you're feeling a bit tipsy and a bit drunk. You sort of look out the window and you see a tiny golden light fall from the sky towards Spelljammer Academy and then just go out of sight.
Oh.
That's all you see.
Does it get like bigger as it comes down?
Not particularly.
Just a golden light.
It's like a little golden, kind of like, almost like a pebble.
I mean, she's drunk, so...
That's all you see, and
a
the rest
magic
of you,
movie.
the rest of you sleep, and you can all take the benefits of a long rest.
Woohoo!
And the day begins early the following day.
Wait,
Oh, go on, sorry.
do I need to do my injuries? Oh, yeah.
Yes, you do, actually, yeah. Make your Constitution saving throw. And DC 15.
Made it.
Very nice.
Would Barney have been told by the doctors that he's sterile?
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
Or is it physically obvious that he's sterile? Is there nothing left down there?
You can decide if you want.
Oof. That's too big a choice. I'm going to roll for it. 4 upwards, there's something left. 3 downwards, there isn't. Nope. It's all been messed up.
Mm.
Time to wear a codpiece.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, the
Barney's
day...
put on his fancy armor now.
Awesome. That's what we want to see for the next day of training.
Mm.
So, the day begins early at 4 bells as you are awakened by Bosun Tato in the most discourteous fashion. Dodging throwing garbage cans, you geared up, ate a hasty breakfast, and were immediately commanded to the deck of a hammerhead ship called the Flighty Foundling. As soon as you board the ship, it begins to rise into the air towards wild space. It looks
And
like...
looks around.
It looks like, as Bosun Tata looks around, it's like, we're all heading out for your first mission into world space today, cadets.
Real world space this time?
She nods and says, don't get
my
space
God.
sick.
Wait, I can't
Makes
remember
sense.
putting one of those helmets on.
What was that?
Till I can't remember putting one of those helmets on
Which helmets?
from the simulation.
Oh, this time it's real, cadet.
You can do it without the helmet.
She nods to you and sort of sighs.
He looks around at Rugara and Barnabas, and he's like, "Far out, man."
She says,
Oh no.
an adamantine meteor has struck the spire on Hakatha, and you lot are going to recover it. The bad news is that Hakatha is populated solely by beholders and their kin. The good news is that an empty tyrant ship drifts above Toril, waiting for you to crew it. Though, you'll need to install a spelljamming helm on the command deck to make the ship fly. Travelling aboard the Beholder vessel, you should be able to reach the spire without attracting the unwanted attention of other tyrant ships patrolling Hakathan space. We'll drop you off with Petty Officer Winston Ryback, who will ensure you don't go hungry. And he sort of like leans around the back, he's like, sort of like, hail! She says, he'll command the deckhands, Micken Haverstance, Crick Lit, and Fred. And you
Fred?
Yeah, Fred. So you see
Fred.
Micken comes out and he's like, hi again, guys. And you see this,
What's up, man?
you
Morning,
see,
Micken.
you see this, like, dark carapace-skinned, three-creen who sort of steps forward looking quite official. They've got she's got like a set of tools hanging around her neck. She's got like spanners and a little hammer, and is quite quiet, doesn't say anything. It's like very got glossy black chitin. It's like mottled with patches of white, and you see her eyes like a bright, vivid green, and kind of just like stands there to attention. Whilst you see Fred, you just see him sort of this like plasmoid ooze coming, like oozes forward with a little blue neckerchief around his neck, and just is going doo doo doo, that's the loo, doo doo doo, that's the loo, doo doo doo. He says, I can't wait to report to duty.
Oh my god.
And looks at this guy and he's like, I tried to pick your race in the game we played last night, man, but we didn't have the expansion.
After that, he sort of like comes up next and she says, "You're." He's great. And you, Bosun Tati says, you'll need to identify who among you is in command of the mission, as well as who commands the ship. A word of warning. The tyrant ship is made of stone, so don't try and land it in water. You'll sink like a rock.
Does that make it harder to navigate? Control?
Certainly can.
Heavy.
And the tyrant ship, you have to remember, is designed for beholders. They float through vents throughout the ship. We've procured a map of a standard Instructor Seth here, and you see Seth kind of winks out of the corner of your eye, just sort of steps out, his silvery eye shimmering over. And we've procured a basic design of what a tyrant ship looks like. And I'll show you.
And Rohan put his hand up.
Yeah, of course, and she would sort of nod in your direction.
Who are they beholding?
You'll learn soon enough, cadet.
Got it, man.
You're lucky you got an aptitude for saving people's lives. You'll find that the ship will be dark, cold, and you have to watch out for the gravity plane. The gravity plane for tyrant ships runs midway through its roughly spherical mass. This means that where you're standing in any given room can change depending on which deck you happen to be on.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, Rular's very interested in that. That's just gravity. Do you know how it works?
I am not paid enough to know how it works.
Okay.
She's just chews on the end of a cigar and says, "Right, ready yourselves. We're about to enter spelljamming speed." And she like...
One thing that
Oh yeah, go ahead, Karen.
Rohan would have dumped 3 cure wounds into that
Yes.
pine stone he's got.
That's fine, yeah.
Are there
So,
windows?
so you're on a deck of a ship, like a pirate ship.
Hell yeah.
So you can see it
Could
out.
Barney have bought some bullets or gotten some bullets from
Oh yeah, definitely. From
Auto Gnome Men?
yeah, feel free to add them and take the appropriate amount of gold off. And Mr. Blip would have sold you some for sure. Yeah, you see Petty Officer Ryback sort of comes over and is kind of like taking inventory and getting all this gear ready, and he like orders Micken and Cricklet and Fred and puts them to work on sort of like getting this gear ready.
Rular is visibly excited. She's gonna go cling on to some rope to the side of the ship or something.
Yeah, so and as you do, you see Bosun Tato like gives a click towards the spell jamming helm, and the pilot as it explodes and the ship goes flying off into wild space. And eventually you now begin to circle Toril, the planet on which most of our campaigns have taken place. As you fly above on a spell jamming ship.
Rohan would look out and be like, "Whoa, it's really big!"
And eventually, this view comes into sight. The tyrant ship. The ship of a spell-jamming beholder. You see Bosun Tato on the ship begins to point towards it and says, "There it is, boys. It's a big un."
And it looks like, a grapefruit when it goes bad.
That it does. You're gonna
How
have...
many crew would it normally have?
Might have upwards of 15, 10
Wow.
beholders and the other gazer types they have.
Alright.
We're going to drop you off on the cargo deck. Once you're in there, Petty Officer Ryback will get you setting up a little vantage point whilst the most experienced of you go off and navigate the interior and make your way up to the command deck where you'll place the spelljamming helm.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Very well.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Going a million miles.
The spelljamming ship flies in and gets as close as it can with this expert pilot on board, situates themselves right up next to the cargo deck and drops you off. Petty Officer Ryback sort of comes in, he's like, "Oh, well, it's gonna be my first mission in a while. Can't wait to get started. I got my galley here, my makeshift galley. We got all our inventory. Got a list of equipment here. You can all help yourself. We got some climbers kits.
Might need one of those.
We got
if
hammers. We got 100 pittons. 500-foot lengths of hempen rope. I'll just dump it all in the chat for you. There's
Okay.
a big list of stuff that you're helping him move, and he's like ordering Fred and Cricklet and Micken, and Micken's like, oh my god, this is really heavy, guys. And Fred's just like, oh, this is really fun. Can't wait to find a gun.
I like the way you're thinking.
Oh yeah. It's a real great time to be serving with the old Team Moonhammer.
I like the cut of your jib, Fred.
It's
We're
Fred.
going to be. Oh, sorry, Fred.
And I just call you man.
No, my name's Fred. That's the loot.
So are we picking stuff to go with us?
No, you're just helping. You're just helping
moving it.
You're just moving it across.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So that's just all stuff you would have access to if any of you want to. Let's move over to the Tyrant ship map. So you can play. All your tokens should be there. Oh no, they're not there. If you want to place them next to these ones down here, though, let's pick some slightly more appropriate music. Let's do this one, I reckon.
So do they think this place is empty?
Yes, they've said that it's empty.
Okay.
Officer Ryback kind of looks over and he says, well, who's gonna be in charge of the three of you? I'm gonna need you, and you with me unloading everything. And he points to Fred, Micken, and Cricklet. And Fred's like, oh, that's a little, I'll help out, no problem. Oh, that's a little. And he's just picking up stuff and dropping down. Cricklet just silently is just like, just makes these like chittering sounds and then starts unpacking these things. And Micken's like, well, good luck, guys.
where does Fred's voice come from? Sorry, Fred's voice come from?
It just sort of like comes from he probably like would do a little shape in like thing and like his the top side of his head and then like a little mouth and then it would just sort of like you see like little like exhalations of air sort of come from it like bubbles and then the noise comes out of there.
Oh man, I should have played one of these guys.
So,
If there's no objection, I will
Go for
humbly
it, buddy.
take on the leadership role again.
I just want to remind you that getting to command deck gonna take a bit of work. Remember what old Bosun Dotto said, the Tyrant ship's access shots at the time for, hovering beholders and that, so you might want to try climbing, using ropes and pittons, and create some kind of anchored rope ladder. Allows you to easily traverse the access shaft.
Okay, well, I'm pretty good at climbing, so maybe I'll take the ropes with me.
Sounds very wise.
So yeah, and I mean, you can do that, or you guys, if you think you've got a better way of travelling up these active shafts, then feel free to suggest it to me.
How wide are they?
Probably about sort of like a 10-foot sort of cylinder. So
Okay.
they're quite narrow. They're enough to fit people inside, but
Yeah.
Do any of these animals Rohan have looks at Rulara and Barnabas? He's like, what kind of animal's good at climbing? Is a cow good at climbing?
Not typically, no.
What about I don't know. I was going to think of some alien animals.
It's the thing. I've only picked animals that Rohan's seen, and there isn't many.
Yeah, I mean, he lives in Waterdeep. There's a lot of
Exactly.
rats.
Yeah, giant rat, giant badger, cow, mastiff, mule, ox, pony, riding horse.
It's on the coast, so it might have a lot of aquatic.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. But sadly, needs it.
Yeah, so any thoughts, or are you gonna
What? Well, so they're quite narrow, the little access shafts.
Yeah.
Can we just walk through them?
No,
If they're
so
quite narrow.
no, so they're straight down or up.
Oh, straight down or up?
Yeah, so
Okay.
these are just like big sort of cylindrical holes that go from to. So if you look at the image at the very top of the map I'm currently looking, that's what it looks like on, like, if you were looking at it on a 2D plane. So currently, you guys are down like here, where the red little spot is. So and these are the access shafts that go up like this.
Oh,
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this, like, the material like? Is it flat? Can't climb on it, or is it the handhold?
It would be like sort of like worked stone,
Right.
and a mixture of worked stone and metal.
Right.
if Laura, if you get a climb, and maybe you could climb up and then tie a rope and then
I was thinking.
We've got all these pitons and the hammers. Perhaps we should put them to good use.
Yeah.
ourselves,
With a climbing speed, Nanny, could I climb? If it is it
Yeah,
that sort of climbing?
Yeah, you could if with the climbing speed, 100%.
Yeah.
Do a quick Arcana check, by the way, Rulara.
Yeah. I mean, I can climb up here, but I don't know. I can't really pull you guys up. I mean, I'm not that strong. Arcana check, you say?
Yes, please.
try and find something heavy up there and tie a rope to it.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's something heavy up there then.
Are you proficient in Arcana, I assume, Rulara?
Yeah, she is.
You do know a little bit about beholders with that roll, and you know they have these eye stalks can shoot beams, and you get the impression that these shafts have been they've been created by them just blasting these beams and creating these yeah.
Nice. I could try and climb up, take some rope, and see if there's something heavy. If not, I might have to go to the pitons.
Yeah, it'd just be easier for us in case we fall down.
Yeah. So can Rulara just climb up to the top?
Say if you wanted to, Rulara, you could use all the stuff you've got, the climbing kits, the pit. You don't even need the climbing kit, but the pit and then the ropes. And you could create an anchored rope ladder for the rest of the group. Because you're climbing up there with the climbing speed, you could easily do that.
Sure, yeah, let's do that.
So, in fact, that would take half the time, because that would usually take 6 hours of work for you to be doing all of this. But because Rulara's climbing speed, it actually takes you way less time, and it only costs you 3 hours.
Oh, it's a long time. Comes down sweating. Took me a long time.
If you guys want to place yourselves up on the command deck, as you do not need to make any checks for this. Even Barney, with this how much time Rulara spent putting together this rope ladder, it will take you a lot longer to climb up here, Barney, 5 feet around sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you would be able to climb up this rope eventually, especially with some help from Rohan or Rulara.
Yeah,
where am I
he'd
putting,
make it, and he'd probably be a little bit grumbly about taking help. He'd just want to do it himself and just be very slow getting up.
Yeah.
Rohan would be like, I wonder what Bowhand's doing now.
Probably something in your mind.
Well, after defeating Baldric the Blue and the King Diatrol, I like to think that we Strong Jaw and Bohan and Kuro,
Purposely hard to say.
your powerful wizard.
Yeah.
They ruled the land with a fair, just fist.
And she became the best wizard, of course.
Rohan became the best pirate in the land, but it was legal.
Like a privateer.
Just kind of looks, yeah, there!
Rulara's just sitting at the top waiting for Barney to come up,
So yeah, as you're
yelling down here.
as you were like creating this ladder and the axe and stuff, you start to see that like Petty Officer Winston Ryback, Micken and Fred and Cricket like are setting up this like little base of operations in the bottom of the cargo hold. You see that specifically Winston Ryback has like put a portable like cooking service down. And it's like getting some like bits of food and stuff out and like sort of preparing a little cooking area to cook like food here and stuff. And then you sort of have this chat as you begin to climb up to the access shaft. However, Rulara, as you get to the command deck at the very top, you step out and you feel underneath your foot, you feel like a bit of stone kind of sinks in. And suddenly, the ship begins to spin fast. Can you all roll initiative for me, please?
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Scary.
Spinning fast? Fucking hell, we're gonna be like flat against the wall.
Right, let's put some different music on. Let's go with this one.
Cool.
Right, so let's do descending. So on initiative count 20, can everyone please make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Yep. 12.
15.
15 and 13. Anyone who got less than a 15 takes the full damage of this and is not prone. And on a successful save, you take half damage and is not knocked prone. So full damage for anyone who got less than a 15, and you fall prone as well. And for anyone who passed, you take half that damage and do not fall prone.
So, how do we fall prone in a shaft? Were we in the shaft?
So this is when you all got out into the command deck. So the gravity, as you did, by the way, like switch. So at one point you were sort of climbing up, and then suddenly you're like climbing down. It's very very weird. But then you get into the bottom of this thing, and then because it started spinning, you're just like thrown to the floor, basically.
Yes.
So Rulara, whilst this is spinning, what are you gonna do?
I mean, is it still spinning?
It's still spinning on your turn. So I'll give you some suggestions, so you've got some ideas. You could try like bracing yourselves to keep yourself from getting tossed about. You could try. You can see that. Do a quick perception check, actually.
Yeah.
So you're not sure. Everyone do a perception check, actually. 16. That's probably enough, but let's see what Rohan gets. 19. So Rohan is the first to notice it. But Rohan, you do spot it as well, Barnabas. You see in the centre of this room there's like a big set of controls. You think maybe you could try and figure out how to deactivate whatever this is in the centre. You could also try using magic to see if you've got any spells that could stop you from being thrown around as easily. Another suggestion is you could try rolling with the sphere itself, because this is spherical, so you could try rolling with the ship and whilst avoiding collisions with hard surfaces.
Yeah.
So, and obviously if you've got any other suggestions, then go for it, but this is very much open.
Barney would call out about the command stuff to Rulara. He'd be like
Okay.
grunting on the floor in pain from his injury and be like, "Ah, try the controls, Rulara."
Controls? Okay, I'll try and get to them.
Yeah,
In the middle.
So don't worry about like where you're moving here and stuff. It's very much open, free flowing theatre of the mind combat. So Lara, you sort of stumble as the ship's spinning. You kind of like throw yourself towards this inner console. You grab hold of the side. How is she going to try and do it? Is she just going to start randomly pressing buttons?
Well, Rudara is a smarty smart. Has she seen any sort of controls like this before?
Do a Arcana check. The DC is 20.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah, it's not easy. This isn't a very foreign ship. No,
No.
you do not. And you're smart enough, Rulara, where if you studied these controls for long enough, you think perhaps you could figure out which button is causing this, or would cause this to stop. But you would need to get a much better. You'd have to get a DC 20 Arcana check to figure that out.
Alright, so she's in the middle, she's clinging on to this thing, she's just like looking at it, clings on with her tail, her feet, her hands, she's just staring at this console. Just like,
Yeah, that would be.
Give me a second, guys, give me a second.
That would be your action. Rohan, how are you dealing with this? How is he reacting to this spinning ship?
He's going to turn into a cow.
Okay. How is that planning to help, or is it just?
Oh, he thinks it's got. Seeing as he saw them get hurt, he knows the wild shapes. He's got more health.
Interesting. Good idea.
And he thinks it is closer to the ground and might be able to stand up better.
No, I'm just imagining this cow rolling around on this.
I'm gonna make the cow can do a very high acrobatics check. DC. DC's 21.
Use those cow stats, baby.
Hey. Oh, God. There we go.
Yeah, no. So it definitely will take full damage, or half damage if you get on the next thing. Barnabas, it's your go.
Can he move?
Yeah, you'll be able to move within reason.
Move up there.
Barnabas wants to use a hammer and a piton from the climber's kit and just slam a piton into the closest surface to him that he's going to hold on to if it continues to roll around.
Oh, okay. Do a athletics check for me.
Advantage should be.
Lower the DC slightly for you, because I like your solution. Easily right into the stone wall and you hang it in. And if the check is a failure, if you have advantage on your next deck save against the trap,
sweet.
And you take no damage if you succeed on the success as well.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Deck saves again from everyone, please. As it's spinning faster.
Oh no.
13 is a failure, a 6 is a failure, advantage for Barnabas is a 15, which is enough, so Barnabas takes no damage.
Oh yeah, holding on.
The other two do take 5 points of damage, though.
Oof.
Which obviously affects your cow form first, Rohan.
How much HP does a cow have?
15.
Ooh,
Yeah,
very nice.
why he turned into it.
Rulara, it is your go. It's still a DC 20 Arcana check if you want to try and find this particular.
It's just so unlikely. Let's try it one more time. If it don't work, I might have to start mashing some buttons.
Okay.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, it's not enough.
So close. Yep.
Rohan, it is your go.
So
I
they're
can't
trying
figure
to.
it out, guys.
Can the cow go up to the console?
Yeah.
Cow.
Is it going to start randomly pressing buttons with its big head?
Does the cow have that Ioun stone orbiting around its head still?
100%.
Can the cow heal with the Iron Stone?
No, because it still costs the verbal and components and whatnot.
Natalie, I forgot that I have bonus action to use my items.
Oh yeah, you do. I forgot about that.
Can I entangle myself to this console
How are you going to do it?
with the rope of entanglement?
Oh, yeah, that's a really cool idea. I'd say, yeah, no check needed. You are considered braced, so advantage on the deck save, and you take no damage if you succeed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can Rohan use his bonus action Balm for Summer Court to heal as a cow?
I don't know, but I'm going to say yes, because it's an ability. And it...
Yeah, so he's going to use bonus action to heal Rulara for 2.
Oh.
And can he just start mashing buttons with his tongue?
Yeah, roll a d10 for me.
Sorry.
No, you don't. You fight, like, you start pressing the thing, and you see, like, over here is some kind of, like, what looks like a beholder sleeping quarters, and you kind of, like, see some sort of, like, apparatus, like, opening and closing, and opening and closing, and it's like, no, that's not working. And then you start, like, flicking another button, and then something lights up on the wall over here, and, like, no, it's not, nothing's working. Barnabas, it's your go.
Yeah, he wants to keep the security he's gained himself with the Pitten.
Mm-hmm.
So Barnabas is full on like fucking T-1000 from Terminator 2, just like pit on,
Yeah,
pit on,
make me
pulling himself along the floor.
Make me another athletics check. The DC is going to be slightly lower than it would have been if you succeed. Easily succeed. So again, you will have advantage on your deck save. No damage if you succeed.
He's a little bit closer to the command console.
You definitely would be.
He's like, I hope you know what you're doing, cowhand.
Top of the round, deck saves for everyone, please. Advantage for Barnabas and Rulara. Succeeds for Barnabas, succeeds for Rulara, no damage for either of you. And a 3 for Rohan, though, so another 2d6. So another 4 damage for...
Giving rolls.
And knocked prone on the cow again.
I guess just getting tossed about.
Rulara, it is your go again.
I mean, I'm tangled now to this thing, so let's try it again, I guess.
Yep. 22,
yeah.
And there we go. And finally, Rulara, you're like, aha, it must be this button. And you press it, and...
Nice.
And it slowly comes to a stop.
Good
Good
job.
After that. Thanks.
I shudder to think what happened to the other crewmates down below. Or above.
No.
Below, above.
Maybe go and shout down to them, maybe. See if they're alright.
Yeah, if you...
Hello down there!
Oh no, that was awful. Everything's gone everywhere. We see, Lou, that's the Lou.
All hands whole, everyone still breathing and well.
We're still all here.
Wonderful. It was Rulara that figured it out, though perhaps with some assistance from Cow Rohan.
It's all Rulara.
Thanks for the healing, though, Rohan.
You might as well have some more. And he's gonna cast Kill Wounds on her.
Yeah.
From the little thing. Oh well, don't be too thankful.
Hey.
Oh, thank you anyway. Yeah, it's definitely helps. I did hit my head a couple of times.
Want to think like a cow, but I just felt like me as a cow, you know.
You as a cow?
when I was a cow.
Relara, how do I take off a rope of entanglement?
You just command it.
Okay, alright. Yeah, let's put it back in my bag then.
Shall we take a look around?
Yeah, there seems to be some quarters over there. What's over there?
So you can see this looks like the place where the spell jamming helm. You're smart enough, Rulara, and you've done enough studies on spell jamming to see that this looks like the place where the spell jamming helm would have been, but the one that was here is just gone. But you have one with you, so you can. This is
Nice.
where you would attach it, no problem, to there.
Well, if I go and get a feel for the helm, maybe you guys can do the other rooms.
Yeah. I'll head this way. Kind of looks down here. Starts
Armor
looking
then.
around.
Cool. Let's go do the helm.
So yeah, Rulari, you set up this spelljamming helm. I don't have the item yet because I haven't bought Spelljammer's Adventures in Space because I'm poor as fuck. So, but you do have to attune to a spelljamming helm usually. So it would use up yeah, that's if you want to be a pilot, you do actually have to attune to that item to be able to do so. In both the other rooms, they look like these strange kind of metallic structures, Barnabas and Rohan. They look like perhaps they were some kind of quarters for the beholders themselves. They're very odd and alien-like.
Could he go press the button that opened whatever the container was and look what was in it?
Yeah, if you press that button, then it looks like this is like spherical kind of like stone-like structure that the front kind of lifts up, and inside there's like this luxurious kind of like what would have looked like a luxurious kind of bed, but it looks like it's sort of been lost to whatever happened here.
Would it still be plush? Or is it stone?
There would be a mattress on there, but it's kind of in like it's like attached in. It's very like enclosed space, but there's no covers or anything.
You'd still go lie on it, and you'd be like, what a little nook, man, and just like curl up in it.
Yeah, it's like a circular floor to it. Same on your side, Barnabas.
Barney would slowly, you'd hear the clicking sound of the cane. He moves his way over. Just like, made yourself very comfortable.
You should go press that button I pressed. I want to see what it's like to be enclosed, man.
Barney's gonna press the button.
Yeah, so you press the button and it comes back down, closing like you're on the inside of an egg, Rohan. And you see as it does close, the inner like lights up with these various different patterns across the thing, and these different like kind of eye-shaped symbols all along the wall that sort of light up inside there in like a green.
Whoa, Barney! It's like a kaleidoscope in here.
Glad to hear you're okay. Let me know if you want me to open it up again.
I'm good for now.
So as Rohan sits in his little space pod and enjoys the lights on the ceiling, Rulara attunes to the spelljamming helm and attaches it to, and you start to see the ship begins to like sort of powers up everything nearby. And you hear sort of from below like a, well done! I can feel it rumbling.
Thanks. There's gonna be a thing to get it to move, I think. Is it heavy? Does it feel heavier than another one?
It like to pilot 100%. It feels kind of quite unwieldy and very different from the simulation, and even more so being a completely unique and different ship. Like before, the Hammerhead ship felt quite slick to pilot and quite kind of sort of quite very much like the difference between like piloting like a very nice kind of like driving a very nice kind of well-made car. And then going to like imagine you're driving like a big like truck, like like an HGV lorry. Suddenly it's very different.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're just trying to get a feel for the dimensions of it then first.
Yeah, it definitely feels very strange.
Yeah.
Eventually, Winston Ryback would say, I got the cooking station set up. You want to come down and help yourself some chowder?
How long we've been here for?
You've probably been here, like, with everything going on, maybe 15 minutes. But remember, he had, in total, you had 3 hours of setting up the, ladder, so he's had plenty of time to set things up. It probably was like another 20 minutes of getting things back to how they were before the ship started flipping itself around.
Yeah. Okay. I will. 3 hours of working was quite a lot.
Barney's gonna knock on the egg.
Yeah, you hear his...
You want some food, Rohan?
I think Rohan would have fallen asleep in this time.
If he doesn't get any reply, he'd be like, "Oh God!" and quickly hobble back to the thing and press the button.
You just hear a snoozing coming from beyond.
Beep. Sees him sleeping, just like, oh.
He's just like,
Oh.
what was that about food?
Ryback's got the old cooking station set up. We can have some chowder. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
suppose, I hate to be a bother, but could one of you bring me some? It kind of looks down his hobbly leg.
Oh, I was just about to offer there, Barney. I'll go get you some. Do you want me to get you some, Rohan, or?
If you can handle 2 plates at once, Riara, I can come if you want.
Sure? I'm pretty sure I got it.
Who's got the highest passive perception as you're standing here?
Well,
Not me.
12.
9.
So both Barney and Rohan, probably Barney first. I think Rohan's probably still just sort of waking up a little bit. You start to hear a strange sound that coming from the Tyrant ship's holodeck. Now, if you look at the map at the top, it's quite confusing, but the holodeck is essentially this massive space in the middle. It's the holodeck is like this sort of separate part of the ship that's kind of very like it's basically the hollowed out section of the middle. It's like a circular part that kind of crosses sort of on the very edge of the gravity plane. So if you were to move right to the bottom of the room, you would flip kind of upside down sort of thing. You begin to hear hear clanks of metal on stone coming from the hatch in the middle of the floor of the deck.
huh.
You would know there's like a hatch. Let's say you're on the command list. There's a hatch here that goes. You would like flip down into it, and then you'd suddenly be standing right up in the holodeck.
Whoa, my brain.
Yeah, it's quite confusing and hard to explain.
He'd call out towards the access shaft where he knows Lara's gone and be like, think we have some activity in the holodeck below.
To access the holodeck, and is it just like a...
So you'd have to go through the center into the holodeck. So these access shafts go to the lower floors, but the holodeck is like through the center.
Yeah, so does it like lift up like a basement door sort of thing? Or?
Yes, it would be like a big sort of like grated kind of... The floor would be like all like metal kind of grating, like sewer, like manhole, not manholes, but like sewer grates. And there would be like a circular one in the middle that's got like a big handle on it. Like just next to the like machinery.
Should we go in?
Think we have to. We can't be letting intruders. This is our ship right now. I'll lead the way. Rohan, if you open her up, I'll take the first steps in.
I'll step back a second.
Yeah, Rohan would go to the lever.
So, Barney, you pull this hatch open and begin climbing in. It's quite dark in here. What sort of light source are you using? The lights of the machinery were sort of lighting things up before, but in the holodeck itself, it's pretty much pitch black.
He took one of the lanterns with the continual flame in.
You definitely could have done that. So you hold your lantern up and it starts to illuminate this room, and you see that this deck is like this one large bowl-shaped chamber containing several piles of mechanical parts with many more parts strewn across the floor. And you find yourself kind of coming up and then sort of standing upright, and then you can sort of look down and see Rohan and Rulara sort of staring up at you through this hole that's like more well lit on the other side. And then looking up and then shining the lantern, you see that there are like several partially dissembled auto-gnomes are among the wreckage. And then suddenly, picking them apart, you see 3 insectile creatures made of gleaming metal.
Uh-oh.
They are like methodically salvaging pieces and parts from these dead auto-gnomes and look like they're constructing a 4th version of themselves, which is only half assembled.
Oh god, Grey Goo! Grey Goo!
They kind of look sort of, they kind of like, as you sort of step in, they kind of like scuttle, and they make this like chattering sound and clicking noise, which seems oddly familiar to you. Do a quick insight check. You recognise it as the sounds that the 3-creen was making below, the same language. I don't suppose you speak 3-creen, any of you? I assume not.
No.
I do not.
No. So you don't know what they're saying, but you know that they are speaking 3-creen. You see suddenly the insectile automatons menace you with rotating saws that extend from their forelimbs. Can you please all roll initiative for me? Barney, you would be up here now.
For that.
Remind me, I don't need to roll initiative for.
No, he acts on your turn.
Okay.
Let me pick some more appropriate music. Let's go. What would be a good song? Let's do this one maybe. Oh no, that's a bit too upbeat. Let's just go. Right. Boom.
And he got an appropriate roll.
Oh, he did. Very nice. I'll add you to the thing. Sorry, I didn't put you on. Oh, I did. I'll hit you on there.
And he's there twice.
Right. So Clockwork Horrors. Let's put them on. 7. I'm gonna roll for each one individually. So that one's. Okay, so at the top of the initiative round is Barnabaeus. I think you guys would be like here.
Okay. Go on, Barney.
Sorry, muted myself. With there being 3 of them, he'd cool down through the grey and be like, I think they're about to attack. Perhaps alert the others. Bring, Cricklet. I think they're talking in 3-creen.
Oh, okay. Okay, get him.
And, Barney's gonna take his greatsword out, and take the dodge action.
Okay, the Clockwork Horror number 3 is going to move up to you along the floor, and is then going to make 3 attacks against you. Disadvantage, sorry, I forgot to. So that would actually be a 17 on the first.
That hits.
So... Oof, 10 points of piercing damage. That's a good roll.
Well, I'm officially in trouble.
And then
Oh no.
it would do 2 rotating saw attacks, which is a 10 and a 5.
Miss.
And then the second clockwork arrow comes running up to you. Again, it's going to make 3 attacks. All at disadvantage. A
3 attacks.
10,
Fucking hell.
and then 11 and a 7. So all miss.
Hell yeah, we love to dodge. Dodge is the best.
I don't know where I put... Why is there that many on there? Oh, it's because I didn't skip it. Rulara, it's your go.
Gonna do what Barney asked. Go quickly shout down the shaft.
Do a quick perception check.
Yeah.
You feel like... It's hard to feel, but you feel like an intense heat.
Oh. Okay. Get up here, guys. We'll kind of need you, Cricklet, if you can.
There's no response.
Shit. Gonna run back over here.
Someone mind you, Rulara, you can see them through here at the angle. They look like they're below you,
Wait.
but upside down.
Can see them.
Yeah. So imagine that this hole in the center. You
Yeah.
look through it and you see Barnabas, but he's upside down, standing straight up, and you can see
Oh, okay.
essentially what's here, but it's upside down for you. So you're like only 5 feet away from this, but it's upside down.
Oh, it's super confusing.
Yeah, it is. I know. Especially with your aphantasia.
Yeah.
But imagine, like, right in front of you now, there's a hole in the floor, and everything's an upside down world inside it.
So I can see the top of
Oh,
Barney's
so
head. Sort of
is
thing.
it like the upside down in Stranger Things when they go through it in the roof?
Exactly like that. Exactly like that, Kieran.
Yeah.
Hannah's not seen that annoyingly, but...
I mean, she will. She sees him attacking Barney.
Yeah.
Can I try? I see him dodging, but he wants to talk to them.
They are attacking.
Wow.
They are attacking him, though.
Much before they were attacking.
Yeah,
Like, ah, God! Help!
yeah. Can I do gravity spell without hitting Barney?
Yeah, you could angle it, so it depends how big it is, but
10-foot radius.
I don't know how big that is, so you have to tell me.
10-foot radius. So pretty big, right?
I don't know, you tell me, it's your spell.
Like that.
Yeah, you could do that if you want, if you hold it out for me and I'll draw
Um,
a circle. So like that. It's a 10-foot radius.
yeah,
So it'd be like, you could do like that maybe.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, what does it do?
So they do 2 con saves.
Okay. $18 and a 7.
1 pass, 1 no. 2d8, and then it's half if they pass.
Okay. Ooh,
Nice.
bad. This one takes full damage.
And
This one takes half.
the one that failed. Hang on. The one that failed has his speed halved. So
Okay,
yeah.
I'm put a snail on this one. Boom. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Rohan.
Rohan. So, Barney's in trouble! And he's gonna jump through the hole. Woo!
Yeah, so you appear like up here.
Yeah. Like there.
Yeah, there. That's right. So they see Rohan go through and flips upside down for you, Relara, but is then standing
Yep.
right side up for himself.
He's going to use his Balm of the Summer Court to try and, which is bonus action to heal Barney.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Nice, 5 HP back for Barney.
And he will cast in a 15-foot cube in front of him, so I think it gets these two guys.
Yeah.
Thunder Wave.
Con
Oh,
save,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
These are just the
Oh,
two
that's
rolls.
decent.
Roll just so 8 and an 18. So one fails, one passes.
Whoa!
18 damage to this one. Holy shit.
Hang on.
So this
10 foot away, the ones that failed.
boom back this one, and he takes half damage, but it's not pushed back.
And he's like, "Don't step on me, bro!"
The clockwork. Is that your turn, Rohan?
Yeah.
The clockwork horror comes up to you. It's going to make 3 attacks. First a bite. 19 hits. 6 damage.
Yeah.
2 rotating saws. 13 and a 7, so one of them hits.
13 hits.
For 5 points of damage. Barnabas, it's your go.
Alright. Kind of want to do cool gunslinger stuff, but also it's some scary shit. I will bonus action second wind.
Oh, very nice.
Takes a big breath. Alright, we've got this. 11. Takes it back up to full. Nice. Gunslinger thing's so cool though. I'm doing the gunslinger thing. So, he moves around this one to this side. Tosses the greatsword to the ground. Pulls the musket over from the shoulder strap. Carries across his back. And he is going to... Oh, interesting. I could do that. Oh. He's going to take an attack of opportunity. Step away.
Okay.
Feels shit after healing. Hey!
Misses.
Never punished. And avoiding hitting Rohan, so maybe the angle will be slightly more like this. Kind of moves out with his big hippo form. There's no like tactical roll or anything, but it's just like turns around with the musket, and he's gonna use grip point to do piercing shot.
Ooh, okay.
So it hits. I rolled to hit the first person, and then if I hit any enemies or any people, but he's trying to avoid Rohan.
Yeah, you can avoid Rohan.
Yeah, the robot behind it, I roll attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
It hits.
Oh, me.
Let's do this. Musket attack.
12 misses, unfortunately.
Oh,
Okay. With that being the case, we're gonna action surge and spend the other grip point to do exactly the same thing again.
Okay.
Because we ignore the loading property. Because I'm a GIF.
Indeed you do.
Hiya!
15 also misses.
No! 15 misses. It is my turn. I did nothing.
Clockwork horror. Just gonna move down to you, as is this one. Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of attacks here.
Yep, I'm not dodging this time.
1 hit.
Ooh.
7 damage. And
Sure.
then boom boom. And the second one, I
Oh.
think 2 hit.
They do. The bite and the second saw.
So another 15 points of damage. That is their turn.
Still up.
Rulara, it's your go.
Rula is first going to use a bonus action to use an object. She's going to throw Ickle at this one. Go for the eyes, Ickle!
Yeah, make the what does it do? I can't remember.
So, hamster can be used as a thrown weapon that hits unerringly when thrown at the creature. The hamster lands within range of the eyes of the creature it was thrown at. It may use its reaction to make a bite attack.
Okay,
If it hits it and fails a con save, then it's blinded for a minute.
Okay, make a bite attack. Does miss, unfortunately.
No. But it would have been cool. Damn it,
Would've.
and she will, as an action. Oh, how can I help? How can I help? How much have we hit them? Have I seen them hit them quite a bit or not?
Yeah, they're looking a bit beat up, especially these ones.
Can I use sleep without getting Barney in it?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if that's the best choice then.
They are robots, so we'll say that much.
Yeah. Let's just do some gravity stuff again.
Yeah, con saves again.
Gravity, yeah, con saves again.
They pass, both of them.
But it's still some damage.
11. Halved to 5.
Yep. I think that's all I can do.
Rohan, it's your go.
Rohan. Gonna Barman for Summer Court Barney.
Mm-hmm. 4
And
HP
then-
back to Barney.
God bless you.
I'm trying. Gonna turn into a a giant
Angry
badger.
Turns into
Nice.
a giant badger. Clockwork Horror will attack the badger though. If it'll let me do it, there we go. 3 attacks. 9,
Ooh.
9, and a 15
One hit.
for
Badger's got OD,
4
I see.
damage. At the top of the round, Barney, from behind you, you feel this small metal hand reach out to you, and you look down and you see this very badly damaged auto gnome that's sitting there, and it's like whirring and it reaches out and places a hand on you and casts Cure Wounds.
Oh,
Oh,
my little friend.
Get 4 points of healing.
Take it.
Not much, but better than nothing.
We will avenge you, little friend.
He's still alive, but he's very badly injured.
We will avenge your horrific wounds, little friend. Man, I don't know what to dodge. I know I'm going to use a bonus action to take the potion of healing that I took from the big the stuff. Took only 1 though, so that will be my 1 used up. Oh. 8. 5. Scraping myself back together. He throws the oh no, they were metal flasks. Right. He tosses it aside. I think Oh god, maybe I should just dodge. Yeah, just be one attack. Yeah, I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay, dodge
He's
action.
trying to deflect the blows away with his greatsword.
Okay.
Well, he chucked that down actually, he's just dodging.
Clockwork Horrors, again on Barney.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on the rolls. Boom, boom, boom. All miss.
All miss. Let's go.
Oh
Boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. One hits. Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
only one.
dodging is strong.
3 points of slashing damage.
Let's go.
Very smart. Rulara, it's your go.
Rulara sees him dodging and weaving. Gonna do a slightly stronger level 2 gravity spell.
Let's go.
Con saves.
On saves.
One passes, one fails.
Nice. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
Nice.
This one
8, 6, 7.
is very badly damaged.
Woo! And I want to use my object because I forgot it again. Rope of entanglement. Let's chuck it down.
Which one are you targeting?
Which one's the least damaged?
Probably the one
Or
on,
looking like it.
on Rohan, probably.
On her hand? Yeah, but Barney's got 2 on him. We'll do it on this one.
Okay, do you have to make a ranged attack, or is it just do it? I can't remember how it should say on the end.
Save, I think.
Yeah, I think it is a
It's a
save.
save, yeah.
What save is it?
It is a strength or a dex check, target's choice.
Oh, doesn't matter. I'll do a strength check. Oh wait, I'll take the one on the
Oh wait, hang on. No, that's just for saving it.
Oh.
It's a dex save.
dex save. Okay,
Yeah.
roll then. 13.
It fails.
So it is restrained, I believe.
It is restrained. I'll put it in the chat anyway.
Amazing.
Very nice. Rohan, it's your go.
I think he's just going to attack as the badger.
Yeah.
Feel bad for Barnabas, but
Barney's got this.
he's got a bite attack and he's got a claw attack and he's got multi attack, so that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
20 definitely hits. 13 misses though.
This is a normal. Badger, why do you close it every time? Bite. Yes, big bite.
Once it rolls for
Let's
me.
go.
And nice, 7 points of damage.
He's gonna try and take the attack opportunity. Get there.
Yep, it will try and bite you. 13
Yeah, it hits, yeah.
for 9 points of piercing
Oh,
damage.
fuck!
Oh,
Big bite! And he changes back.
Back to
But,
Rohan.
wait. Didn't get... So now he's changed back. He's got his bonus action.
That's true, you do.
They'll do his
Oh.
last bomb for Summer Court on Barney.
Oh. Genius level plays from Rohan.
Really good. You did get a big
Oh,
roll
six.
as well. That's pretty
Let's
good.
go.
hey.
Thank you.
The Clockwork Horror is going to come after Rohan. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to stay there. And it can see Rulara. So it's going to fire. It's going to fire one shot at Rulara and one shot at Rohan with its lightning jolt.
Lightning jolt.
Rulara 22, 7 on Rohan. So you take, Rulara, 10 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's quite chunky.
That is its turn. Barnabas.
Yeah, so with the dodging and such, it's not so much ducking and weaving, it's like bringing the cane up to deflect the blows.
Yeah.
And like
Oh.
halfway through...
Sorry, one more thing as well. This little guy. On
Oh.
you. 9 points of healing.
Oh my god, I'm back to full! So yeah, as the fight's gone on, he's had healing from different people and his wounds are knitting back together and he's just like, get time to be smashed! And he like pushes forward with the cane to make some room and then opens up his jacket, and inside his jacket he's got, under each arm he's got like a holster with a hand axe in.
Mm-hmm.
And out come the hand axes.
Very nice.
And he's gonna go to town. So on the...
I would say this one's obviously restrained, but this one is looking very badly damaged.
Yeah, he's gonna try and finish that one. Hand axe attack. Ooh.
Hits.
Whatcha?
6 damage. It's still up.
And he'll... Oh. Well, I feel bad saying this now. But I was gonna put the astral spark
Oh,
damage into it as well.
go for it. How much
Which
damage?
adds +2 force damage.
Still barely up.
Bastard! The first hand axe goes in, and the other one comes across with 2 weapon fighting because they're both light weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't have the modifier to this damage.
See if they hit. Oh, it misses.
17 misses.
This guy's got 18 AC.
Oh, bastard!
They've got very hard metal armor. So you hit
That's
onto
fine.
them, but it just clanks off. It doesn't damage it.
Oh!
The Clockwork Horror, this one is at disadvantage because it's restrained. So bite on Barney, misses, rotating swords, all miss.
Hell yeah!
Other one is a normal attacks though. Bite, which misses, and 1 saw hits for 5 slashing damage.
Nice.
That's their turns. Rulara, it's your go.
Rulara with 3 HP
Oh!
Jesus.
is gonna quickly hang on, what does that actually do for a... Yeah, oh no. Meh. Should just do another gravity spell. Con saves.
Con saves. Boom, boom. Roll damage for me. Both fail.
Nice. Just a little. That's just a little one.
This one's dead.
Yeah.
This one takes 8. Rohan, it's your go.
She'll also just step away from the door so you can't see
Oh
her
yeah, that's
anymore.
fine. Yeah, you could do that.
Also, Ickle is down there, so I'm
Shit,
gonna
that
put it
was dead. I think he's gonna. I don't know. How damaged is this one looking?
Probably like a bit under half.
Okay, so not. I think he'd better. He's gonna healing word himself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
nice.
Nice. 8 points of healing.
And then gonna strike it with his great club, but he can't shillelagh, can he? Because
No, it's a bonus action.
it's just gonna hit it with his great club,
Nice.
which
Misses.
misses.
Oh no, it's got advantage. It's restrained.
Oh, thank you.
He's Captain Caveman.
Yeah, no, misses.
Oh.
If you added those results together, it would have hit.
Yeah.
This one, it can't see Rulara anymore, so it's going to fire 2 shots, one at Barney and one at Rohan.
Yep.
First one's at Barney. No, both miss.
Nice.
Barnabaeus, it's your go, but first, little whiz pop here. Once
Whiz
more.
pop.
Oh, yeah, that's his fuck. I swore his name, but damn it.
Oh.
7 points of healing to you.
Back to full. Oh my god, this guy's the best.
That was his last one, though.
Okay.
It's your go.
Hand X.
Hits.
And I'll pump that Astral Spark in as well. So extra 2.
Nice.
Ew.
Second.
Both of those used up. And then bonus action, Hand X.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah, let's go.
So 6 plus 2, so 8.
Oh, yep, good save.
Nice, it's still up. It's not looking good.
Yep, it's just denting it with the Hand X blows.
This one's going to try and attack. It's going to do like bite at Rohan and saws at Barney. Misses. Misses. Yeah, this rope entanglement was fucking clutch.
Yeah, it was.
This one can go because it's dead. Rilara, it's your go again.
Peeks over the side. Just gonna do a little firebolt.
Which one?
I think Barney and Rohan's got that one. She's gonna do it at this one over here.
Okay, straight roll then. Hits, 10 points of fire damage now.
Yeah, full damage. And yeah, sneaks back so you can't see her anymore.
Yep. Rohan, it's your go.
He's gonna Thunder Wave this one.
Oh, okay.
So just like that. So
Yep.
yeah.
Con save. Does pass.
Oh god.
Ooh.
2 thunder damage.
Yeah, not
She
great.
back though? Oh no,
No.
he passed it.
Hang on to your bonus action.
You could shillelagh.
And then he wants to telekinetic shove it.
Ooh, what is that? How do you do that? I can't remember.
As a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature in 30 feet.
What's
When you do, the target must make a strength saving throw.
when you're restrained,
Which
do you
is-
make strength saves at disadvantage?
Don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got 20.
Yeah, it passes.
Cockacor over here. Again, Barney and Rohan. 2 lightning jolts. 13 misses Barney, but 17 hits Rohan. For 11 points of lightning damage.
Rohan.
Yeah, I'm Rohan, yeah. Whiz pops all out, so it's you, Barnabaeus.
Oh, die.
Hits.
Oh, so many
my
nat
God,
20s.
yeah, nice. I think this thing's dead. Yeah, it's definitely dead. Cuts through at the first strike.
Nice.
Oh, I've only got 15 feet. Ugh.
You could throw hand axes though.
Oh, yeah. So he gets to here and then launches the other one. This guy, no advantage here.
Misses, unfortunately.
It's clattering off. Just got the one hand X now. That's my turn.
Rilara, it's back around to you.
Another firebolt.
Yep.
Choo!
Hits. 7 damage, nice.
Nice. Decent fireballs. Yeah, sneaks back. Can't see.
Yep. The Elodious strategy.
Oh, yeah.
Rohan, it's your go.
he got that? Barnabas is shooting with his gun, right?
He
Oh,
has
no.
been previously, and he still has his gun on him. But he just did a hand axe attack and then lobbed one at the other creature.
Okay.
But he'll likely be switching back to his gun next turn.
He's going to use his the Iron Stone Reserve to heal himself.
Four
Four.
points of healing.
If you give up. How bad's it looking?
Less than half. Bits have fallen off of it.
He'd, where's Barney standing? In the hole?
Sort of like next to the hole.
Can he use his action to help Barnabas?
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to
Oh,
be
no,
like...
would your action have been the cure wounds though?
Oh shit, yeah, it would have been, sorry. Yeah, yeah, that's it then.
You could bonus action Shillelagh if you want.
He doesn't want to go up to it though.
I think it stays on though for like 1 minute.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll do that then. Shillelagh.
Clockwork Horror.
Yeah,
It's gonna shuffle round. It's gonna bite Saw. Or miss.
Yeah, my shiny new armor.
Barnabas, it's your go.
Picks up the great sword. You'll do no more harm here. I shouldn't do lines.
9 miss, unfortunately.
Playing.
Reload.
That is the entirety of my turn.
Yep. Another little firebolt. Working so far. Damn
Missed,
it.
unfortunately, this time though. Rohan, it's your
Oh,
go.
Damn it.
Man.
Rohan will come around here. So he's flanking.
Mm-hmm.
He will... He's already got Shillelagh, so he'll try and hit with Shillelagh.
Very nice. Oh, by the way, I've totally forgotten to use the new inspiration system, so that's my bad. You'll gain a point of inspiration just in general for how well you've been doing.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah!
5 points of bludgeoning damage, nice. In fact, I would have given what you all won for the beginning when you got the magic items, and I would have given Barnabas one for when he got that crit. So
Oh, hell
I've
yeah.
got one as well. I think that makes sense. Can't think of anyone else who did really well on any particular thing. Oh, and Rulara would have got one for stopping the thing as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Clockwork Horror, it's back down to them. It's going to bite at Rohan and then Saw at Barney. I think it hits Rohan and then 1. So 4 damage to... is that right? Oh, no, yeah, 4 damage to Rohan, sorry, and then I rolled the wrong one. 5 damage to Barnabas.
Oh, okay.
Back round to you, Barnabas.
Yep. Flanking this fucker. The sword.
And I'll remind you with the inspiration rules, you should have a magic item on your character sheet that says inspiration, where you can track your inspiration points.
Oh yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can remember you can use it to do special things if you hit on an attack roll, or if you want to do something special that doesn't require an attack roll or saving throw or whatever. And if I think it's justifiable, then it will happen. Great, 20 definitely hits. And if you spend multiple inspiration points, like Tom said, I think you can do some crazy shit. Especially if you spent all 5.
Nice.
9 points slashing damage, very nice. Still standing, but it's definitely looking very rough. Rulara, it's your go.
Let's do a firebolt. Hey, one.
Hits. Hits a lot.
Remind me how Ickle works? Can I just tell him to do stuff?
Yeah, he just put axe on your turn.
Okay.
So if you want to tell him to do stuff, you can.
He shuffles behind you, Barney. Is it?
Rohan, it's your go.
Is it looking pretty beat up at this point?
Yeah, definitely.
He's like, come on, Moon Mother! And he swings down with his shillelagh.
10 misses though, unfortunately.
Bonus action, healing word on himself.
Back to the Clockwork Horror, which again, bite at Rohan, saws at Barney. 14 hits, and then 1 saw hit. So 3 damage to Rohan, 5 damage to Barney. Back to you, Barney. Doing this little shit, this one last little thing. Definitely hits with a 22. Oh, and that's exactly what you needed to kill it. How does Barney finish it off?
I think with the frustration, he's wielding the greatsword almost like a great hammer with this, and is just crushing the thing down into the ground. Why won't you just die?
And crushes it into more. And I think, yeah, point of inspiration for that as well.
Woo!
I'm going to start giving them out quite frequently as well, like for different things.
Yeah.
Right, so with that, combat is over.
Bernard just lays on the floor.
Yeah. Once again, without your help, Rohan, I would be gone.
You're right, man. We helped each other. That's what a team does. Team Moonhammer.
Team Moonhammer and a new little friend who healed me as well. I need to move over to the guy.
Yeah.
So you see on the floor there is this like badly damaged auto gnome. He sits there and you see his mouth open to go to talk, and you just hear like his mechanisms aren't working properly.
Rohan be like, I know how to fix it, man. And cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, roll the Cure Wounds for me.
Seven.
It seems to improve a bit, but he's definitely not being still able to speak.
Barney, so with Gunslinger you gain proficiency in Tinker's Tools.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a set. Could Barney try and help? I don't think he'd be familiar with how autognomes work, so maybe, I don't know, disadvantage or
100%.
something, but...
I don't think so. I think one thing you would have to do, though, is that you would have to... You can tell Barney... Actually, we'll do an Arcana check for me first, actually.
Oh, yeah. -1. 5.
You... No, I don't think you would know. Well, that's just too low a roll.
Yeah, his stuff is for, like, fixing the guns that break, so
Yeah.
it was always going to be a real long
Unless you
shot.
want to spend an inspiration. And...
Because the little guy helped me, I will.
Okay.
Beep. 1 charge gone. Second Arcana.
Okay, it's not great, but what you do know is that you could probably spend like 10 minutes gathering up all these different parts on here, around this here of these other autognomes to fix him.
Oh god.
But it would take another Tinker's Tools check to be able to do so.
He would definitely try. This guy healed him, this guy kept him going.
So if you want to make a Tinker's Tool check, the DC is 15.
Oh god, I'm so fucked.
But it would
Wait.
you can make a check every hour, so you could do
Rohan, can he guidance it, yeah?
Cast guidance on it, definitely.
Nice. Is it intelligence Tinker's Tools or dexterity?
It would be a sleight of hand intelligence modifier check, I think.
He'd
Okay.
look at Barney and be like, "Remember, man, Beaver Ball."
Intelligence. So he's proficient in Tinker's tools. So
Oh,
this
so
would be
you
the
would
same
do with your
as
proficiency. So
this would be the same as history essentially. So I'm just gonna make a history check
okay.
with
Oh.
my guidance.
While they're
Yes.
tinkering,
Ooh.
just quickly while they're tinkering,
Mhm.
22.
Rulara's just gonna look down the shaft. Is there still heat?
Yeah, the heat's gotten hotter actually.
Okay.
And I will say something to you in a secondary, Lara, as well.
Yeah.
But as with a fucking 22, you like fix his cog in his neck and like and starts doing. He's like, I can talk again. Oh, thank you for saving me. Thank you. He kind of like gets up and starts like hugging your leg, Barnabas.
Oh, I pat him on the head. Oh, no, not so different to a musket, really. It feels slightly macabre. I had to harvest some parts from your companions. What happened to you? How did you get here? This is a beholder vessel.
Me and 6 of my friends were enslaved to the beholders that crewed the tyrant ship.
Oh.
And after they abandoned the ship, we were attacked by these things. You can see, look down, and actually you would be able to see it from before, so you would know his name. That you see is etched in do you speak Gnomish by any chance, anyone?
I happen to speak Gnomish indeed.
So you do. You see on the front of his like metal like armory kind of body, you see etched in Gnomish on a little brass plaque bolted to his chest is Whizpop. Like,
oh my god,
it's like,
they're so cute, it hurts.
My name's Whizpop.
Nice to meet you, Whizpop.
This is Rohan, a Moon River.
I'm from Undercliff Village and the moon.
So part-time badger, part-time cow, always a reliable friend.
Very impressive.
And Rulara.
Hang on.
Well,
with that,
Rulara is our Hadozi companion.
As you're talking, Rulara, well, I'm going to do a few things here. Something's happening with Rulara right now. Before that, you do see next to Whizpop, he like holds up to you. It's like a small iron coffer. He says, "Please take this as a reward for saving me." And you'd see inside Barnabas it has 5 pearls that are worth 100 gold pieces each, and a case that contains a spell scroll.
Ooh.
Do you know about the academy?
What?
Yeah, the academy. That's where we're from. It's in space.
I don't know what he's saying.
He looks at Barnabas. He's like, the academy. That's where we're from, man.
Are we meant to keep the academy secretive? I can't remember.
It's very secretive.
Yeah, I thought so. Barney would be like, "Don't worry, he gets excited. This is very nice. Thank you." He kind of scoops up the pearls into a pocket. We'll sell these and distribute the funds back at somewhere. And he kind of picks up the spell scroll like a stinky sock. It's like, yes. I'll take this to my magician.
It's a spell scroll.
But thank you, sir. You kept me alive with your healing powers.
I did my best.
My name is Barney.
Nice to meet you, Barney. Suddenly,
you want to come? Oh.
So with Rulara now, we'll cut back slightly.
Oh God!
Without warning, with some warning from the heat, but you see it's like very dark in these shafts, Rulara. And as you look down, do you have dark vision at all?
No.
No. So suddenly, out of the darkness, you see Micken climbs out of the access shaft you've been using to climb up here. His hair is dishevelled and his clothes like reek of smoke. And his breathing's hard from his climb, and he's like having difficulty speaking between like laboured gasps of air.
Shit. Gotta pull him up.
And you pull him up and he croaks out and he says, "Fire in the galley! Out of control! Must save Others!
Oh, shit. Fucking hell. Pulls him up, pulls him away from the hatch area. If you can, try and get the others. I'm gonna go down there now.
He likes coughing on the floor, and he's like, yeah.
Climbing down.
He would like lean over the little bit and just sort of say the same thing to you guys in the holodeck.
Yep. Oh, we got to move. You
Yeah,
go
man.
right ahead, Rohan. This thing's gonna slow me down.
Yeah, Rohan would follow.
Barney
to
would offer to bring Whizpop as well.
Yeah, Whizpop would come with.
Equal would have climbed onto one of you, I guess.
Relara, can you use the helmet thing to get this thing to the academy?
Well, she's climbing down the shaft at the moment. But
Yeah, so as you get down there, Rulara, you
Yeah.
suddenly see the cargo deck where you once were. It's filled with thick smoke. As you get down there, I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
yeah, get down real low. That's what they say, isn't it? Con save.
But, yeah, you gain 1 level of exhaustion as the
Nice.
it becomes very hard to breathe. Your visibility is also severely reduced now. You're essentially blind as well.
Okay. Alright.
It's heavily obscured in here. So you can see within like 10 feet of you, but not any further than that.
Did you hear anyone?
Do a perception check.
Just literally
Disadvantage
standing
to
at the bottom.
exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
No, you can't. You just hear the sounds of... What you can hear, because you would be, if you were at that one, you were like here. You would hear the sounds of fire coming from this way, like...
Which way?
Like over
That way?
here.
I mean, I've got 3 HP, guys.
Yep. How would she feel?
Well, now she's tired and coughing.
Doesn't have much.
Can't see anyone, and I don't have any spells that are useful. Let me just have a look. I was hoping to be able to see someone and warp them up.
No, you can't
But-
see anyone. It's only 10 feet.
Yeah. If anyone's there, come to my voice
If you
quickly.
say that, you will hear Fred just going, Lou, that's the blue, that's Lou. And he like starts running in your direction.
Quickly, Flib.
What are you doing?
She's just gonna wait there a second to see it and sort of like grab him and like pull him up to the where the little rope things are. Are they still there or are they burned?
Yeah, they would be. They would be there. There's not the fire's like clearly over in this direction, but there's lots of smoke coming up through the shafts. Even you guys can see it now at the top.
Start climbing, Freb.
It's Fred. Lou. He starts climbing with his amorphous form.
Yeah. Is anyone else?
We gotta put the fire out. They killed Winston.
Oh no! Is what's his name? Cricklet still there?
He's trying to put the fire out. Lou.
Cricklet, come over here, you dumbass!
You just don't hear anything. Like he doesn't respond.
Oh my god!
Suddenly, Rulara, from out of the smoky darkness,
Yeah.
you see this creature flying at you. Can everyone please roll initiative?
Oh god.
No.
I hope we packed our backup the Merciless or whatever his name is. Burst out of the bag and save us.
Did they make the combat really hard in this campaign on purpose?
I think it's designed for like level 3 to level 7. Like level 3.
Oh,
No,
right.
sorry. from 3 characters to 7 characters.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus. Okay.
We've also had some bad rolling.
Yeah.
Luck
We did
previously.
all right in that room.
We did an amazing recovery in that room. I thought I was fucked. Dodge is an underrated action, baby.
Yeah, it's very smart.
God. Is that a method, I see?
Yes, indeed, Kieran's favourite.
Like method.
Cheese method! No!
Not again. Right, that's those 3.
I'll never forget that to my dying day. Welcome to Milkvale. What?
Drink it in, everyone. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot to Bear with me 1 second.
Oh, God.
Lulu.
Come on, Lulu, Lulu,
Lulu, I'm dying.
Lulu.
12.
I like Whizpop. Whizpop's my boy. I love the idea of Barney walking along and like holding hands with his big GIF hand around the little gnome's hand.
Sorry, bear with me.
Sorry.
I also think Autognomes might be my new favourite race.
That's so
It's just so
great.
cool.
Come on, roll 20.
Look at their stuff.
Oh, God, I think roll 20 might have crashed for me.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to reload. God, it's not even reloading, it's crashed so bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exit page. Yeah, hold on.
Easy. Let's Spelljammer.
Right. Right. Fred, right. God, I think it's just crashed again. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's just crashed again. Oh, is my internet dying now? Yeah, that's what's actually causing it, isn't it? Come on. Oh, sorry. Now my internet crashed as well.
Yeah.
All happening
Alright.
at once. Right. Bear with me. Right. For Fred. Okay. And finally.
Oh, Fred, you got real bad.
Mickle.
Right. I just wonder what it says in the book about them.
Oh, they're great.
Because whatever it says,
And Fred.
it can't be as good as this.
Lulu.
Finally, Whizpop. Sorry, there's a lot of NPCs here.
Oh, he's so good. I love him so much.
Yeah, he's not got any spells left. Bam, bam. Boom. Right, I think that is everyone. Right, the first magma effort is going to attack
No.
Rulara.
Yeah.
And it's going
Might
to
be the end, guys.
with its claws.
Yeah.
It rolled a
Yeah!
3.
Oh my
6.
Believe!
Misses. Rohan, it's your go.
Rohan from sort of seeing Rulara.
You can literally step through into here, but it is a 30-foot climb down that, so you're about 50 feet in total. It won't require extra movement for you because it's like a proper rope ladder, so you could like quite easily climb it. But it probably would be harder for Barney.
So he could cast Healing Word on Rulara.
Yeah, if you got to like where Mikan is, definitely.
Yeah, okay, do that. And he'd be like, Rulara, listen to my voice, think of the moon! And, yeah, and he'd do Healing Word.
It's very soothing, Rohan.
4 points of healing.
That's good.
So you'd be down here, Rohan. Mikan is going to climb down the shaft, which is 30 feet.
No, where's he climbing down?
He's trying to help you.
We can get your ass back up there.
He's going to make a Constitution saving throw because he's in the smoke. He's alright.
Oh no!
Yeah, I did say that. Fred did say they'd killed Winston. He's going to make an arcane burst against this magma effort.
Oh, nice.
19 hits.
Go.
6 points of force damage.
Oh, nice.
So it's that much. And then he sort of climbs back up a little bit. He's like, we need to put out the fire and save Cricklet.
I don't have anything to put fire out.
There's water around the things. Winston brought it on board.
Okay.
The magma methods. Number 3 is gonna fly. I'm gonna thoroughly attack Cricklet actually.
Oh no.
Misses though.
Hey.
Rulara, it's your go. You can only see this one though.
Oh, fucking, there's 2 of them down here now. And I can't see Cricklet, can I?
No, it's just smoke.
Yeah. She's just gonna stand at the bottom of this shaft. How much do we want to save Cricklet?
How much does Rulara want to save Cricklet?
I would also say this fire is slowly spreading, and yeah,
Yeah.
you want to save the ship.
What is the fires on the Tyrant ship? The ship we're on right now?
Yeah, the Tyrant ship you're currently on, yeah.
I imagine it's going to burn through with supply smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad shit.
Yeah, they wanted you to capture it so you can head to Hakatha, which is like a beholder stronghold.
It's not really much. Not really much. I can
Not
do.
much I can do either.
I mean,
You do know there was water barrels like around here where Winston brought them on board. Like,
what do I know about methods? Do I know? Can they go to sleep? How much HP do they have?
Do a
What is
nature-
their
do a-
AC now?
do a nature check.
Nature. 14.
You would know that mephits are like elementals, and there's different kinds of mephits. You would know that fire ones are probably immune to fire damage, and probably vulnerable to like cold. You would know they're pretty small and kind of weak elementals. They often have some sort of effect when they die sometimes.
Do I know? They're quite weak, right? Do I know if they are prone to going to sleep with the sleep spell?
You know they're like creatures. They can, they're sentient. They're not like robots.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the last things I tried to put to sleep, and then there was like immune.
You don't know if they're immune, but you could certainly try.
Okay. What's the radius? 20 feet.
And we'll say you can't see though beyond here.
I don't know. Can't see beyond 10 feet.
No.
I can just see this one here,
Yeah,
right?
just see this one on the very edge of the smoke.
She's gonna gravity it and then climb up 30 feet.
Okay. Con save.
Just because I got such little health. Yeah, con save.
17.
Fuck. Half though.
Crit
So 4.
is going to attack this one. Boom. Misses though. Barnabas, it's your go.
It's going to be pretty painful for Barnabas 'cause he's far.
Yeah.
So 10 feet into the hole, flipping round.
Mm-hmm.
Take me onto.
Yeah, you'd be in the centre there.
Yep. You can't see any enemies.
No, you can see smoke coming out of this shaft though here.
5 feet.
Oh, is it an action? Oh, it is an action. Shit.
So he'd call back to Whizpop
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Does the ship have any anti-fire protocols?"
It does! I can press the button if you can get me to it.
Oh, fuck. Can he move by himself?
He can, but his like legs all buggered up, so he's got
Shit.
Evie's quite slow.
Okay. Well then, Barney will dash back and help him. But yeah, that's Barney's.
I'll say that
Purpose
you could have asked before if you want to wreck on that. I'm happy for you to do
Okay,
that.
yeah, thank you. So yeah,
you
he'd
could
be
bring him with you.
carrying Whizpop along. But he's only got 30 feet with a dash, Barney.
I think you could still get him to the console, but obviously he can't do
Amazing.
anything until it's his turn.
Yep. Sweet! That's me.
Mephit number 2 is going to attack Cricklet as well.
No.
Natural ones! Misses.
Yes.
Fred is going to pull out a light crossbow.
Oh, from where?
He's got like a little satchel on his thing.
Oh,
From himself.
He hits!
let's
Yeah.
go.
7 points of piercing damage.
Well, well.
Low!
Well done, Fred.
Whizpop is going to press the button. It means in one round it will like rush it. Like he's going to say, "There's going to be a big blast of air! Everyone grab onto something!"
Oh, shit.
Magma Fit number 1 is going to do its fucking fire breath. Can everyone in this range make a dexterity saving throw for me? So
Yeah.
Lara dex save, Micken is going to make a dex save. And...
Actually, no, Relara's 30 feet up.
Oh yeah, good point. So just for Fred
Yep.
and Micken. They both pass, I think. Yeah, they do both pass. Half as much damage, so... 6, so 3 damage.
Would have left me with 1 HP if I was down there.
Huh.
So
Uh-huh.
ouch. Okay, Rohan, it's your go.
Said hold on to something, right?
Yeah.
Rohan.
Is it cow time?
Huh?
Is it cow time?
Oh
Like,
no,
it's-
he's all out of everything.
Yeah.
Any fucking shillelagh. He's gonna go here and then he's gonna get on the floor. Get prone.
Okay.
Curl up in a ball.
I'll consider that
Yeah, pretty
bracing
much.
up.
Oh wait. Is that bed still open?
It would be, yeah.
He'd run into the bed.
Nice, I love it. So you'll, as before, you'll get like advantage on a dex save, and if you pass, you take no damage. Magnum Effect number 3 is going to attack Cricklet again.
Come on, low roll again.
It does
Fuck.
hit this time.
No.
5 plus 3, 8 damage. That's a lot of damage on Cricklet. Relara, it's your go.
Relara heard the brace, but she's gonna have to go. Just gonna. Can I see this guy from? Oh no, I can't. Can I? It's
If you're
dark.
30 feet up, you're at the fucking top of the thing, by the way.
Yeah. How far can I see down?
Like, it's dark, so without dark
dark.
vision, you can't really.
So how far do I have to climb down to see him? It's fire everywhere. That's a bit of light, right?
You can climb down 30 feet and then you see the magma method. It will be an action to brace up, though, I will say that much. Or
I don't
no,
want-
a bonus action for you, because you've got the thingy.
Okay. So if I only go down 20, can I see him?
No.
No. 25?
No, you'd have to go down the full 30, because it's like...
Yeah, it's like a tube.
Yeah.
Oh, a tube, yeah, I suppose. Can I just go down 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to lose it though. It's gonna burn up. Oh, I didn't pick it back up anyway, did I? The rope of entanglement.
You could have if you wanted to.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
didn't.
you definitely wouldn't
No.
have actually, because it would still be on the...
No.
Like, Barnabas might have kicked it up, but not you.
Yeah. How's this one looking? In front of me?
Not good.
Not good.
Arnie picked it up.
I still can't see these ones in here, can I?
No.
Fire. The Bane. We'll do another gravity on this guy. Fuck it.
Okay, con save.
Yep.
Passes.
Damn it. Oh, that's even less.
Still alive, barely. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Gonna brace up with your bonus action?
Brace up with my bonus action, yeah.
Cricklet is not, because he can't hear. So he's gonna attack. Scimitar. Hits.
Yeah.
7 slashing damage, nice. Barnabas. Who I see is bracing up.
Yeah, I got a brace. He will press the button to close Rohan in his.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Magma Method number 2 is going to attack Cricklet.
It might be dead.
No, misses the natural.
Oh my god.
Fred is going to brace up. Whizpop,
Fred.
suddenly you just hear just like massive rush of wind, and all these magma methods come flying through, along with Cricklet. And then
catch him.
make a dexterity saving throw for me, see if you can catch Cricklet.
Catch him with my tail. Is it a saving throw? Yeah.
Oh.
No. I'm using inspiration for that fucking bullshit.
Inspiration.
Oh god, it's just like yesterday about woman you went.
Comes flying up into the other part of the ship. The rest of you, I need all to make dex saves.
What about Rohan in his pod?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
You're just chilling.
You're looking at the colourful shape.
Yeah.
So this would get all flung up to like the middle of the holodeck and like spelled out the sides. So it would be all the way up
Not
here.
great fun.
So yeah, I need dex saves from Whizpop.
With bracing, is it advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
Advantage.
So Whizpop would have been counted as bracing as well. Right, he does fail, so he takes 2d6 damage. So anyone who... Yeah, so Whizpop is still just up. As he gets knocked down to the floor.
I failed as well, so 8 damage.
8 damage to you. Fred.
17.
You pass, so no damage. Fred passes, so no damage. Micken is going to do it as well. Fails, so he takes 8 damage. Still up. However, Cricklet and all the magma methods get blasted out all the way up through to the access shaft up here, and they're flying right towards you, Barnabas.
Oh shit, okay. I thought they were being vented out the side of the fucking
They
ship.
are. They're getting vented through the holodeck that goes back through the gravity well. So it goes up and then it goes back down and then through the side.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck. Okay.
So you
Barney will try and grab Cricklet if that's a thing.
dex save. Dude, out of the air, you see him like flying past, and he's like desperately trying to grab out at something, and you just see Barnabas's like huge fucking fist just like holds down, which just catches him in the midair. But all these magma methods get flushed out into the holodeck and then out the side of the ship. And then Whizpop releases the button, and then.
I'm imagining more clotheslining him with the cane.
Yeah. Pain comes up.
Point of inspiration for Barney, 100%. And a point of inspiration from Rohan for hiding in the fucking bed, because it's just funny as fuck. So the fire is expelled.
What about the body of this guy?
However, yeah, you would see the body of Winston Ryback would have come flying through as well.
Oh no.
that
His
gone?
body plumping against
Yeah,
everything.
he was unfortunately dead. So, in the aftermath of this, the smoke begins to clear. Now the fire is extinguished, and you can survey the damage without having to worry about any smoke inhalation or fire. Beginning to sift through the ashes.
I've seen Barney would let Rohan out.
Yeah, straight away.
Sees Cricklet. He's like, "Sup, man?"
She just kind of like makes some like chitting noises towards you, and then sort of like nods towards you and bows towards you, Barney, and like all her arms kind of like come together in like a sort of praying mantis kind of like thing. sort of
Yeah, because,
suppose.
a gif nod of the head.
Fred comes up and he's like, Lou, what caused the fire? Lou.
Oh, Lily. Yeah, Willow climbs up. She looks a bit frazzled, being electrically shot, and lots of fire. I think it's time to get out of here.
Do we know? Was there any evidence down there of fire starting from? What were those creatures that flew past?
Yeah, they were pretty fiery. It's probably them.
Where did they come from? And good job, Whizpop. Without you, you dealt with them.
No problem.
Yeah.
Is Winston down there?
Yeah,
I could try my healing hands.
You would have seen Barney fly through his dead body. And Cricklet's like shaking their head.
Yeah.
He's think he's gone, Rohan.
Is everyone
Yeah.
else still alive?
Gift brother lost. Yeah, he looks at Rulara. Is everyone?
Yeah, they're just climbing up now, I think.
Man, what a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna limp over to the old helm.
Thank you. What was our mission again? Bring this thing back.
Yeah, bring it back.
Yeah.
But if any of you would like to do an investigation check of the area of the fire, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, Rohan would like to.
Yeah, do an investigation check. For me.
Barney will give Rohan advantage.
Okay. You can use guidance on yourself as well if you want, Rohan.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. So D4.
Yep. Oi.
You would
Yeah.
you would sort of see, Rohan, that the fire started what looks like near Officer Ryback's portable cooking surface. But you get the impression that it's probably incapable of producing an explosion big enough to cause such a conflagration, and nor could it summon magma methods. But you're probably, with that check, probably not enough to gain any more information. You probably have to ask someone like Rulara.
With everything dodgy going on at the academy,
Yeah.
could he wonder if there was like something that got delivered with that shipment?
Quite possible.
Yeah,
Or so maybe something like that.
like sabotage or something. Yeah, he'd go back up and just like, can't see what did it, man. I doubt he had a chip pan fire, but looks magical. And there's
Lou, remember hearing an explosion in the galley? Lou.
Cut out.
He said, Lou. I remember hearing an explosion in the galley. Lou.
No.
galley.
He'd also say that he heard Officer Ryback screaming in pain and barking orders at them. And he said that he did as he's told and tried to open the barrels of water whilst Officer Ryback battled the methods, but then the smoke got too much and he heard Rulara come down and flee.
Damn. That guy's a hero.
No.
Proud. Gif. So, something magical spits on the ground. Of course, it caused the problems. Oh, Rulara, this is yours. He gives her the scroll case.
Oh, you found us magic around here?
Yeah,
Interesting.
box, a gift from our lovely friend Whizpop here.
Oh,
It's a scroll of
thank
rope
you.
trick.
an interesting spell. Do you know it yourself?
No,
Oh.
Wisp pop so well, I don't understand. If it was magical, surely there has to be someone making the magic.
Mm. I can go down and have a look.
Maybe
See if
that's
there's
for the
any.
best. You don't want
Yeah.
another fire or anything happening.
Yeah, you do better than me, Lara. I'm not really, gifted in the investigation environment per se.
Oh, I'm sure you saw plenty. I'm just maybe more looking for more magically things.
I can come
Okay.
down and give you some guiding words.
Yeah. Go on, Rayhan.
Yeah, did guidance while she's doing it as well.
Yeah, and if you're helping as well, I'd give you advantage. Do an investigation check first.
With advantage. And
Yes, and guidance because of Rohan. Oh,
shoot.
nat 20.
Whoa!
It's a big roll. You,
I
with a
don't
nat
know.
20, okay, 27, this is going to reveal quite a lot of information. You, really thoroughly check over. First thing you do find, the sending stone has survived, along with 2 barrels of water, the portable cooking surface, the 5 flasks of cooking oil, 2 chests containing fresh foodstuff, and half a cord of pre-cut firewood have all survived the fire.
Yes.
Furthermore, on the portable cooking surface, you see what looks like. Do an Arcana check for me to see if you know exactly what it is, or if it's some kind of spell. But do you know what kind of spell it is? 18. You know it's a glyph of warding. Someone's cast. Furthermore, it looks like it's been cast very fucking recently. With a nat 20, you get that.
Okay.
It looks like it's been cast very recently. You don't get the impression it's been there for a long time. Yeah, you know that glyph of warding spells can be they're basically trap spells, and you can put certain spells in it. So you think the magma methods were likely part of that spell to summon the glyph, the glyph of warding being triggered would have caused the explosion and then caused the magma methods to appear all at once.
I think you're on the money probably about sabotage, Rayhan. This was done really recently. Similar.
You get the impression in the last hour.
In the last hour.
Yeah, that recently.
Man.
But can't be in the last hour. It's only us here, and we're upstairs. Well, downstairs is in how this place works.
Do I know who here would Relara think knows magic? Apart from
Micken knows magic, doesn't he?
Micken knows magic, yeah.
him?
Wizpop knows magic.
Fred.
Fred, I mean, you don't know. You've not seen him use magic.
Wizpop was upstairs. It can't be him. What about this guy?
Hang on one minute. Can I do detect magic?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I just want to see if anyone's got magical things on them that they're hiding.
Apart from the stuff you know about, no.
Okay, could she just walk around for a little bit and see if she detects any magic elsewhere?
No, you wouldn't detect any other magic apart from the stuff just in the ship itself and the Spelljamming helm and all stuff that you expect to find.
Would she know about the glyph of warding, but it has to be done manually, or can you do it from afar?
I know, it's a touch spell, I'm pretty sure.
Touch spell. Who has touched this in the last hour?
I did when I was looking, Rulara. I'm sorry.
Oh, not you, Rahan. Not you, Rahan. No way. Anyone else?
For Fred would be Lou, the Officer Ryback was touching it. Lulu.
Only him?
He's gonna do a perception check.
Hmm.
Pretty high
Yes.
DC. Lulu, I didn't see anyone. Lulu.
Did Winston know how to do magic, man? Or was he just a magic in the kitchen?
I don't know. I never saw him do magic.
Hmm.
Barney's crossing his arms at this point. It's like, who's capable of magic? Fred?
Lulu, not
Do
me.
you have any magical powers?
Lulu, no magic powers.
Quicklet?
Shakes her head.
Micken?
I can.
Fine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you didn't touch it, Micken.
No.
Inside.
Go for it. Do an insight check if you want. You think he's lying, Rohan?
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
you're a liar, man. You keep touching your hair when you lie. I noticed it the other day, but I didn't say anything.
I'm not lying, I swear.
I've
Do-
got
do-
an idea. And he
do-
presses the button.
Do it. What? Which button?
The button to open the
Oh, the bed. do an intimidation check with advantage. You can see he's like stepping backwards towards the bed and looks really nervous. And as you see, like press the button, and it swings open. And he sort of looks around. He looks back at you, and he says, "Okay, it was me. I didn't mean to kill him. I just thought he'd be hurt."
Micken.
Hmm.
Get in the dome.
He's sort of like stepping back, and he's like looking around, really scared.
And what did you want to hurt him for?
I was recruited by a Mercane to set a trap for Officer Ryback. He gave me 2 spell scrolls. I don't know his name. I think it was the one that Mert was talking about, but he promised me enough money to set me and my fiancée up for life.
Hmm.
Have you got the other
Great.
spell scroll?
What did you say, Rohan?
Have you got the other spell scroll?
I used them both to do the thing on the thing with the mephits and the explosion.
Right, man, we don't want to kill you, but just get in the dome.
He nods and then climbs in the dome.
Rohan presses the button, then he's like, "Job's done!"
Hmm.
Will have to be dealt with severely.
Yeah. Well, we're not the initiators of punishment here, I guess.
No.
Um,
Deserves to be dealt with properly by the Academy.
Lulu, do you
Yeah.
think they'll sentence him to death? Lulu.
Well, then that's what they'll do. He made his choice. He is a recruit himself. He knew the potential consequences.
Lulu.
Seemed a good fellow recruit, but I guess we had the wrong reading of the boy.
I just wanted to see the Lulu stars in the sky, Lulu. Just with my friends, Lulu, but not like this, Lulu.
Lulu's so cute.
Did you say that sending stone was still intact?
Yes.
Rohan would get on it. He'd be like, he'd just use it like, I don't know. He'd be like,
What would he say?
This is Moon Boy to Mother Hen. Do you copy? Over.
Inspiration for that. Fucking hell. You would hear on the other end, Bosun Tato comes through and goes, Moon River? What are you contacting? This is not your line of communication. Pass me to, Officer Ryback.
What's he fallen? Robert is dead. Blue Boy sabotage. Over.
She just kind of sighs and says, wait for backup, Moon River. Over and out.
Cast the sending stone to partner first. He's like, I think they got the message, man.
Yeah, excellent work, Rohan. Well, we have our orders then. We've got to wait for backup. Perhaps we
I'm
should
just suspicious of everything.
get eyes everywhere on the ship, but make sure we are all in talking range so we can contact each other as needed.
Who was?
do with a breather, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Who was he hired by again?
A
Who's that?
Mercane, which, you know that, at the beginning of the session, Mert said that a Mercane named Vokath had come to enact revenge on Mert for a personal grudge.
Right.
And he also claimed that Vokath is too cowardly to come here himself, so it's likely that we have a traitor among us.
Oh shit. He did the other stuff as well. Maybe.
Quite possibly.
Okay.
Mick. For shame. For shame!
Well, Fred is my new friend, so that's right.
Well,
Loo.
so, as you wait for Bosun Tato and the crew of the Flighty Foundling to come and rendezvous with you, we shall end today's session there.
Oh.